Previously on the Many-Sided, our adventurers awaken beside a beautiful babbling brook and a nasty Etten corpse. That evening they successfully evade a sturge horde and their big mama. The next day they rescued a farmer named Rory and gifted him a big old bag of copper. It's now the 23rd of Myrtle. Let's see what adventures await them. Man over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting you shit. Okay, welcome back to the Many-Sided. Woo! These fine young men are marching northward. After saving poor Rory, he was very thankful, especially with a giant bag full of copper pieces.
Well, he's a rich man now.
You guys can still hear him.
He'll be robbed in the next few hours.
Yeah, I'd say it's mid-afternoon. The sky is bright, clear. Mountains to your left, hilly land to your right, and forested areas in front of you and behind you. And it's starting to rain out a little bit.
And DM, how long have we been traveling for now? Total hour time?
That I don't know. It's been a minute.
Exactly 1 minute.
It's been between 60 seconds and
Are we there
8
yet?
hours.
No.
I did a little cleanup on the map there.
All right. Which way are we going now?
North
North, hey? Why not?
or northeast, maybe?
Who wants to lead this expedition through the mountains here, northward?
Probably the mighty dwarf does.
Mighty, I don't know. He's cool.
He's pretty strong.
Strong smell.
He's mighty. He's wide.
He's clean.
Just got to get on the intelligence checks.
What do you want?
Survival.
No,
Good start.
7.
Good
7?
start.
Okay.
Unless someone wants help.
Too late now.
Too late. I want you to roll me a d4.
3.
3. You guys are walking along the path. Again, it's raining out. It's hard to notice anything that's going on. You're kind of a bit distracted, sensing smells, and your vision's a bit blurred as well. You come into this gorge area. You were leading the group down this trail through the mountains. The rain's coming down, kind of blinding you, and masking scents and stuff as well as you're walking along. However, when you do finally round a bend in the curve of the path that's cutting through these mountains, you do see in front of you a wolf.
What is it doing?
It sees you and it stops and it's just staring at you.
I want
Comes
to look
down a
up.
bit.
I want to look up.
Very nice wolf things.
I want to see if there's any of its pack members.
Sure, roll a perception check.
You want help with this one?
Not 20.
Hey, all right. Wasted on a perception.
For a 27 total.
You perceive everything.
For lots.
You have now broken the fourth wall.
Where are all these people up there?
We're mice in a lab.
You see a total of 4 wolves, and one much bigger and beefier than the other 3.
The dire wolf. Would I know what that is?
I don't know if you do. You roll me a nature or history.
Both intelligence.
You always bitch about it.
7.
7? Oh shit. It's a big fucking wolf, though.
I'll whisper back to Fancy. There's 4 wolves. And one in the back that seems a little bigger than the rest.
Where's that?
Directly ahead.
Fancy takes a peek around the dwarf.
Right.
Are they all stopped, or are these guys like stealthing?
They've kind of all stopped. You can roll me a survival check. See if you can understand what they're doing, maybe.
Does Fancy know what kind of wolves they are?
Roll me a nature or
23.
No, he
history
doesn't.
check.
Oh, look at the
23?
big dogs.
Survival? This looks like it could be a pretty common choke point for prey. You may not be the prey that they were expecting. But it's not like they're backing down or anything.
Fancy will relay what he sees.
So
To
y'all
JC,
see,
I believe that's you behind me, JC? No, Carl.
Carl.
Carl, there's some 4 wolves in front of us here.
Join the rain.
Like all of us.
There's little puddles on the ground. It's very damp and shiny, especially along the walkway.
Fancy grabs his quarterstaff. Gets ready.
So now you gentlemen are saying that you see wolves up ahead?
That's right, there's 4 of them. Laura.
How many do you see?
4.
4. Sorry, the rain, the thunder just happened when you said it in your quiet little person voice.
Well, I'm a little person. She's not lying.
Well, if I know wolves the way I know wolves, and I don't know much about wolves, but what I do know about wolves is
How many times more can you say wolves in that sentence? That's the next question. Go
there
ahead.
could be wolves that's sneaking up behind us if they're funneling us in this way. Just, I don't know, my thoughts. Maybe someone might want to look behind.
JC turns around. Just very slowly.
Does Amara just refuse to
There's
turn?
a wolf right here.
Roll me a perception check.
13.
13. From behind you, it looks clear.
I don't see anything.
Well, these are stupid ass wolves because we just turn around and walk the other way.
Aren't we trying to go that way?
Maybe there's another path. We didn't look for another path. We just went this way.
That we did.
What do you guys want to do?
Isn't that
You think most predators, natural predators, don't look for fights. If the fight's too big, most of the time they look out for their...
That's true. That's why I said, there might be more. Packs are usually larger than 4.
Could we bribe them with food or anything?
I'd rather not give up our food.
Fence is small. You might feed one.
Well, if they can catch me.
Otherwise, if we're going to remain on this path, it might be an encounter that's going to happen. Good or bad.
Belmir's gonna do the classic bang his Warhammer against his shield and make as much noise as he can to try and scare the wolves, intimidate them to back off.
Fancy will take his quarterstaff and bang it against Belmer's fucking shield, too.
All right, roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
13.
While they're banging DM, what's my line of sight?
From where you are, you can see a couple of the wolves that Belmer's pointed out. The two here that are kind of in your range of view. You can't see the big one or the other one that he's talking about.
Well, all right, I'll see what happens with their loudness, and then I might decide to do something after.
What do you guys want to do? Go back or we fight them?
Well, you're banging, and what happened?
See if they back down.
I think
I
we
rolled
just.
too high on the.
So they're not moving.
They're not moving.
They seemed to start to growl a little bit more when we started doing that.
We'll get everyone to.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So I was
You
gonna
will start off the
hello.
attack.
aim right, like underneath it. But
Hey, good start.
I'm gonna go last.
7.
You go last. No, we'll just put you right down.
Yeah.
DC. All right, Carl.
Math. Wow. 21.
21.
That almost sounded like the starting of Need for Speed Underground 2.
Fence.
23.
Get low, get low.
7.
7. Mara.
a 4.
Good. I'm at half health.
And JC's at a 1.
I think we have 4 minutes.
Fancy and Carl starting things off.
Oh, Daddy's going first.
Followed by Wolf 1, Wolf 3, Wolf 2, Belmere,
Shit.
Wolf 4, Amara, and JC. Nice, good spread you guys got. Top of the round, Fancy. Yes, these wolves start to growl and start pawing at the ground, kind of slinking towards you guys, expecting you to start to run so they can chase.
Fancy will move. How many feet can I move here? 5. I don't want to get really close though, because then I'll kick my ass. So Fancy's gonna move up 15 feet.
There.
And yeah,
There.
yeah. And he will hold his attack action
Hold your attack action.
until they get within range.
All right, Carl, yes, you see Fancy move up with the staff. Looks like he's getting ready to swing.
Okay. We shall 5, 10, 15, 20. Hug there.
Yeah.
And I will fuck it. Let's start the offensive then. Or we're doing this? We're doing this, guys? We've decided. Alright. I am going to fling a dagger at him.
All right. Yeah, the wolf that Belmer first saw, you line up your dagger and throw.
17.
17 hits.
Four damage.
That's all right. Damage is damage. Your dagger flies forward, sinks into this wolf, kind of yelps and backs up a bit, but looking behind it at its companions, it's still ready to go, still ready to fight.
Okay. And then I will draw my sword and prepare to die, I guess. And there.
This wolf one's going to run up. the side. Or try to, anyways. There's a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Lunges at you, Carl, bites on and starts just whipping its mouth back and forth. Does 6 points of damage to you.
Is he within range of me now?
Yeah, with your quarterstaff, sure.
Do I attack with advantage because he's engaged with Carl?
Yeah, you're kind of flanking it. I'll give it to you.
23 or... Okay. My quarterstaff for 11 points of damage.
Oh, thank God.
How do you want to kill it?
As he's gnawing on my friend here, Fancy takes his quarterstaff and just right in the middle of its back and does the old JC move and breaks the animal's back.
Yeah, you just hear this yelp that turns into a bit of a prolonged sigh as it just slumps down to the ground and it can't move anymore. And
I
perishes.
told these guys I shouldn't have attacked them.
Good job. Wolf number 3 runs up. Bit distracted at seeing his friend slump down to the ground, but took a bite at Carl as well. Doesn't get the advantage that he had wanted, so he misses. A 6 to hit.
Sweet. It does indeed.
Take an attack with advantage. So 23 to hit. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Does another 6 damage. Belmir. Rogue keeps running into battle here.
No.
Thinks he's a barbarian.
Wow. Maybe if somebody else rolled some fucking initiative here.
It's gonna attack him. He's gonna run up, giving like his most earthly dwarven scream, trying to still scare these wolves away.
What would that sound like? Yes! Love it.
For a nat 20.
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
It's all in the battle
D8
cry.
plus 3.
Yeah, so you get max damage. So that'd be 11 right there. Plus.
And max damage.
Oh, yes.
So 19 points of damage.
My warhammer just absolutely like
Obliterates
the skull is gone, like right in the ground.
Like,
Belmir comes running up screaming, and you hear this hum. And it's actually just the hammer swinging through the air, and then crack! And this wolf just perishes.
Doesn't even have a chance to
like
yell.
anime, you
Crush
squish
his
it
head.
to the ground and the blood just goes.
Cracks in the ground
keeps going.
everywhere.
Yeah.
How many feet did I move? 15, I think.
Yeah.
Expansion.
Gonna use healing word on Carl.
oh,
You get 9 hit points back.
hey, needed that. That's down to 3.
Another bite, you're done.
Yeah.
That'll be
15 to start.
Alright, the big wolf's gonna come out and charge at you, Belmir.
Oh,
They're seeing what you did to its friend there, and 2 of its friends are now down. Takes a bite at you for a 23 to hit.
Yep.
13 points of damage.
Hey.
And I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
It'll be a dirty 20.
320? You're fine. But you get the feeling that this direwolf's trying to knock you prone, trying to trip you up.
Okay.
Amara. Which actually, you should have started it off because you had fired your Eldritch Blast.
That's all right.
She has 2 attacks.
I was like, ah! No.
I'll give you
Raindrop in the eye or something.
Well then, what I will do is I will run up 30 feet, which should put me right by my 2 compaderos. And I will... use my thorn whip on the big guy.
Right. Is that a leveled spell or is that a cantrip?
It's cantrip.
Cantrip?
Yeah.
What's the save?
We'll check right now. I don't think it is a save.
You might roll to hit, but then I think it's a save for the movement.
Yeah, it's a roll to hit.
Yeah.
I just move you. I just bring 10 feet closer to me if I hit you, and you did 1d6 damage. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no save, no strength on it. You just in my grasp.
Sounds good.
It is cocked and on my book. That'll be a 17.
17 hits.
One d60 3 damage, and you're 10 feet closer to me.
You can't go any closer to you, so.
Well, then I'm holding it restrained, then, shall we say, in my whip.
It's not restrained, but.
Well, I'm holding
You're holding
it.
it, yeah. You got this viney whip in your hands that's kind of over and wrapped around the wolf a little bit. For sure. Right. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
All right.
I will just hold it steady and say, you probably have advantage now. Whoever's going to hit it.
JC,
I'll move up.
turn around.
Yeah, realize that there's three.
Oh, hey, where'd everybody go?
Oh, there's a couple dead wolves. Mars fishing for wolves? I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, and I'm just honestly ready to attack. Because I don't want to hit anybody. Actually, I'll move a little 10 feet more if I can. We'll just ready in case one comes up.
All right. You readying your ball or?
No, I'm gonna pull out my staff, my quarterstaff, and ready.
All right. Get your club ready.
Yep.
Fancy.
Rocked.
A little space right there you could fit in.
Yeah,
Very
Fancy.
whittle.
Can Fancy like kind of do some crazy monk shit?
You're like 2
off the
feet
mountain
tall.
wall
Of course
and-
you can.
If you're an itty bitty guy, you can move up there if you
Alright,
want.
he's gonna come around old Belmere there. Give him a whack. Oh well, too bad because I'm
Yeah,
a
that's true.
halfling. Oh, got 20
Nat 1 to a nat 20.
for max damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jeez. So that's 16 plus 4, 20 points of damage.
He's bloodied. He looks
I think I
pretty
get 2
rough.
attacks, don't I?
Yeah, use your bonus action.
Now, because I'm holding it in place with my whip, what do you get?
Well, it's not restrained.
And I will
It's a cantrip. It just does the pull and then it kind of withers and dies.
bonus action
Fair.
kick him for 22.
That hits.
For 1d4. Come on. 7 points of damage.
This dire wolf is very hurt. Very hurt. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm enjoying kicking its ass.
Carl.
Carl. I drew my sword. I have advantage on number tray.
It's only for ranged.
Stab.
Or does it count for melee?
What?
Sneak attack? Because he's engaged with me.
Yes. Yeah, you stab at him, you'll get your sneak attack still. You just don't have advantage on the attack.
Now I'm confused. Thought I only got sneak attack if I had
Or
advantage
if,
on the
if
attack.
an enemy is engaged.
Or if an enemy is
with
engaged.
one of
Oh,
your
dope.
companions,
Okay, cool. 20 to hit.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay, sneak attack.
It's like you're watching it fight Belmir, and as it lunges, you can see like its side open up, and you just go, all right, stab.
10 damage.
That's with your sneak.
Yeah.
Nice. This wolf is on death's door.
And then I will do fire fingers to the big wolf for just one. 5 damages. 5 necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage.
If that makes any difference.
That's your
Whales
your
from the grave.
fingers?
Yeah, grave fingers. Oh, I'll do them upside down. It's not fire. It's...
That dire wolf is very near death. Well, they both are now. And rethinking their life choices.
Bonus action, attack. And yeah, on my turn there.
All right. Wolf number 3 is going to disengage and run. Backs away from you.
Oh, that's right. You piece of shit.
Yeah. Just going to run there. Belmir.
Attacking the wolf. Dire wolf.
All right. Ooh, that was a journey.
That'll be a 11, I think.
11 does not hit. You swing at the wolf, it brings its head back just in time, and your hammer swishes through the air.
That'll be it.
That's it. Alright. It's turn. It's kind of looking through the corner of its eye at its companion that's running away. It's going to disengage and run as well.
You get an opportunity to attack them.
No, if they disengage.
Yeah.
No.
It's like they back away, kind of growling, and then as soon as they're far enough away that you can't reach them, then they turn around and run.
So you gotta take that feat. Was it defensive? No.
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Yeah, that's a mage
That was my
killer.
feat for the longest time.
Yeah.
Love that one.
It is a pretty great one. Mara. The direwolf backs up and your vine kind of just shreds apart.
I will move up 25 feet. Pardon me, boys. And then I will cast Eldritch Blast
Absolutely.
on the big fat ass right there. The big one trying to run away.
All right.
Trying to shoot in its pooper.
Right up the pooper. Let's see.
Another 17 to hit.
That hits.
For my other one.
You don't want to do 80 damage?
Well, that would be fun. 8 damage.
How do you want to do it?
That pink and purplish black energy goes right up its cornhole. Just starts shredding it from the ass out.
Gross.
That's what that sounds like.
Just turns itself inside out. Disgusting, but awesome. Good turn.
Oh, thank you.
Scary lady.
Yeah. You just missed the traumatic thing.
Amara turned the direwolf inside out.
Inside out. Cool. Cool.
Through its butthole.
Pink sock.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. JC.
I'm gonna move up 40 feet. And throw my staff at it. Yeah.
Throw your staff or you want to throw your ball?
Well, because my staff's in my hands, can I throw my ball?
You could be running up, throw your staff on the ground, grab your ball.
Sure, we'll do that.
I can hold that for you, JC.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Does one of those like baseball moves where he gets in, like does a 360 and
Yes.
hands the quarterstaff
Hands
up
the
to
quarterstaff off, spins in the air, and whoop.
That's a dirty 20.
That is. That is.
For 10 damage.
Wow.
How do you want to do it?
So how you guys just described it. And basically just chuck the ball and hit it right in the back of the head and it just sticks there and drops.
The wolf turns around and looks at this pink sock puppet that's beside it. And as it does, this ball comes out of nowhere and bang! Hits it in the head, and it's just shattered teeth and bone. And it hits the ground. Good job, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
I'll hand you back your staff.
Well, they should have listened to our intimidation check.
That's right, they should have.
I am going to use my staff of healing on you.
Oh. Make Carl
Or
feel
one of
all
healing, I
warm
mean.
and fuzzy. Battle's over. I'm puddle jumping now.
Stop, come here.
Gotta get in them before the puddles get full of blood.
6 plus 8, 14.
Holy shit. Fuck yeah.
I'll turn to the group while that's happening. I'm just gonna say, guys, I don't think we're gonna be skinning that dire wolf for its clothes. So its coat. It's not gonna happen. Sorry about that.
Fancy will move up.
What
are you talking about?
It's technically already skinned. You just gotta flip it back inside out.
And then you just see this.
Well,
Dire
if
wolf.
that's what you want to do.
Fancy's eyes
It's
just
the
go like
biggest
this.
prolapse you've ever seen in your life.
With that wand of healing or whatever, do I get temp HP if I go above and beyond? Or
No.
you just heal up to max?
Just up to max.
Perfect. Okay.
So with Belmir's logic, you just told Amara. Technically, the wolf is already skinned. You just have to pull the skin or the hair back to get the fur.
There's fur in there. Somewhere.
Let's just.
Yeah, I don't need a description.
So he's gonna try and maybe
The
get
skin
that.
that was attached to the flesh and bones would be already removed.
He's gonna try.
Alright.
Have you ever seen a horse poop? That's kind of what it looks like.
11.
11.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
interesting, as you're pulling it apart, trying to get at the fur and stuff, once you get down to brass tacks, so to say, you see that a lot of the fur on the back of this direwolf is burned.
So it's not even worth anything. I'll tell him that his fur is burned.
Are there any distinct markings of burn on it?
Yeah, is it like all over the place, or is it like someone had like a torch and like hit him, or is it like all?
Roll me a survival check.
Like branded, maybe?
Just a survival check because it's a mess, this thing.
Okay,
Otherwise, you would just be able to tell.
15.
15. Looking at it, with that survival roll, it looks like something hot came down on it from above. And because its underbelly and its underarms and stuff are fine, but its back and its shoulders and stuff is all burned, singed.
I'll relay that info. What I think is that flare came on top. Look at the legs; their legs are fine.
It's like a dragon.
Could be.
I have heard of a rare breed of bird that shits fire on certain enemies from above. Could have been this mythical creature.
What's that bird called?
Spelt with a K. I remember that. Other than that, I can't quite
I
remember.
believe the K is silent in that word, though.
I
Yes,
think I heard
that's
that,
correct.
yeah. Very distinct speech patterns.
It forges its own path on where punctuation should be.
I don't
Talking
understand
about
this
nothing but gnats.
I don't understand this reference.
No.
Do grass dragons use fire? Or do they spit grass?
Brass and copper. No, brass does. Copper does acid, I think.
That'd be frightening.
Could be a red dragon.
Are those the scariest of dragons?
Depends.
Well, are we going to keep
Are
on?
the other wolves burned?
You go around and look at those, and they have singes as well. Not as bad as the direwolf, though. But also very much from on top.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's more like on top and on the left side, and other ones like on top and
So
more
it's
in
like they're a
behind.
pack and
And it's burnt fur. Or
Burnt fur.
burnt fur.
was the
Like they took damage.
Yeah. For the direwolf, I know it might be a little hard to tell. But is it more on the rear end, or is it on the like near the head and everything? Like, were
dire
they
wolf
facing the
looks
fire?
more like it was kind of hit more dead on, and the other ones were probably around the dire wolf and got their sides all hit.
Does it look semi-recent, or like almost like it's been singed for a while?
For a while. The skin underneath is still red, but it's not raw.
Now the question is, though, DM, do they have any gold on them?
Roll an investigation check.
Look through their stomach.
Oh,
Well, you turn the one inside out.
I need to retrieve my dagger from Wolf 1.
I rolled a 14.
14.
Just throw it in the backpack with the rest of my shit.
You just got weapons everywhere.
I'm
Typical
so
rogue.
excited to like throw that zombie head somewhere it doesn't belong.
So the 14 roll, roll me a d4.
Two.
2. Okay. So on this kind of rocky pathway that you guys were following, the wolves had kind of sheltered in this little niche, shadowed area. And you see something glint inside on the ground.
Well, I'm going to take a look.
You find 2 copper.
Oh, yeah. Stop that shit. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna. Fuck. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm just gonna leave it right where it is. Just kind of where I'm standing. You know, just make it a little more visible for the next stupid asshole to come through here.
There you go.
Carl's gonna pick those guys.
You aren't taking those?
Add that to my. Oh, I now have 348.
Do I have?
Let's check the
I have 422.
You know, disadvantage on stealth checks.
360.
It's worth it. You should probably go to like weapons like a blacksmith and get some copper made.
Like a goblet.
Our own
Or a bottle
keg
holder
barrel.
for your bottle.
We could probably build a big ass like copper bowl for torturing. Our last torturing experience did not go well.
Whoa.
That went sideways fast there, Carl.
Just
Dedicated torture implements now.
thoughts.
Yeah, he's just thinking out loud.
Just spitballing. Did you know in the dead of winter, if you stab someone, you can watch the steam rise from the open wound?
I did not know that. No.
Science.
What is science?
Oh, God, I'll take your word for that.
What is science?
Some artificer bullshit. I don't know.
I think he's just making up words now.
Well, I know what
Carl would
science
do
does
that.
do. Science rules.
Fuck you, science.
Is it still raining? Or is it...
Yeah, it's clearing up now.
I hear the birds
Spitting
singing.
every now and then, but yeah, the birds have come out and chattering away.
Guess we continue on our path.
Yep.
Unless anyone else wants to do anything.
Just keep walking.
Excuse me. Alright, so yeah, so you continue north. About an hour after this encounter with the wolves, Belmir. And Carl, you have a high enough passive perception
Massive passive perception.
that you both feel you're being watched. But when you turn around and look, there's absolutely nothing there. And it's like you walk by like an open area, a break in the trees, or like a rocky area where there's nothing, and you're like, something's watching me from over there, but you can't see anything that's over there.
Could I... Oh, it might be a long shot. Could I roll an insight check to see if it's malicious?
Sure.
Or if it's just something observing?
All right.
10.
10. hard to read. Invisible, whatever it is.
Yeah. I figured. I feel like we're being watched.
As do I.
Out with the eyebrow.
I don't know what it is. It's the sixth sense.
From where?
Do you see dead people too?
You guys are
I
crazy.
can.
Well, he's crazy. I know that. Coming from him, I would get it. But if you're feeling the same thing, there must be something going on there.
There's nothing around us, though.
That's true.
Valmir will take a closer look. Like, really narrow his eyes and look to where he thinks it's coming from.
Well, where are you looking? I
So
can't
a
tell.
perception check
Yeah.
you're doing, or
Perception.
Pulls his glasses out.
If you can see any kind of movement or anything like that.
all right.
Glasses at fancy.
Yes! Oh, he's on fire! That's 3.
That's 3.
He pulls out the glasses. Fancy couldn't find. Yeah.
So you start kind of looking around and pushing your way into things and moving things around, looking for whatever it is that's watching you. You don't see anything, but you feel like the temperature changes. It gets a bit colder almost as you walk through certain areas. You almost feel a presence that's there and then gone. I don't know what it is. You can roll me a Arcana or Religion check. Your favorites,
Meh.
both ints. Intelligence. Is
Not
very-
Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
God.
One more,
One
you
more,
die.
you're dead.
The healer of all things.
What are you doing? Arcana or Religion?
He's rolled 4, man. Yeah, and to go from like that.
Arcana.
Arcana.
See that one.
You feel that this presence, whatever it is watching you from the ethereal plane. That it's somehow part of this world, but not.
Do we see the dwarf walking around?
Oh, yeah.
Squinted eyes. What are you?
He's walking around kicking stones and grumbling to himself.
Yeah.
Is what he's doing.
Hugging trees.
Yeah.
Turning around
Whispering
super
in
fast.
Are you all right there, Belmir?
Do I know what the ethereal plane is?
With that nat 20 roll, yeah, you know what it is.
Okay.
You're
It's a
almost
spiritual
there, man.
realm that essentially mimics and mirrors the prime material plane.
I'll relay that info. Say that's where the presence I feel is coming from. I'll relay that.
So it's not really here then?
It's here, but it's not.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay, well. I know nothing about this plane you're talking about, so. What about
As
you,
soon as
Carl? What
Balmer
do you feel?
mentions that you guys can roll history, arcana, religion checks to see if you know anything about the ethereal plane.
Not a fucking clue.
Come on, I gotta do
I'm a circus
20.
performer.
Arcana, religion, or history.
Arcana.
So you with the dirty 20 and you're being a warlock and your whole history with your mother and stuff and the traveling that you've done. You as well know that the ethereal plane is this spiritual realm that kind of mimics and enfolds itself into the prime material plane and other planes as well. You would also know that several creatures can go into the ethereal plane and out. Most of them are undead, such as like wraiths and banshees and stuff like that. But
Well, for those of you who don't know, the ethereal plane is, and then I'll say exactly what .dm just said. Everyone.
We know Agatha's a banshee, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it could be Agatha.
Oh yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You want to yell a name?
You can do it. You're the talking one of the group.
All right. Yell. Agatha.
Who has the comb? Do you have the comb?
It's in the. Isn't it in the bag of holding?
Well, let's check.
I think.
Where is my purse inventory? There is no comb in here.
I'm not about to bend. I don't know anything about home.
Because we're supposed to give a comb
You
to
would have it, because didn't you talk to what's her face?
Sister Grail?
Yes,
Sister
Sister
Grail.
Grail, yes. Who talked to her?
One of us has it in the comb. J comb for offering to Agatha.
Okay, I do have it, yeah. Well, it's a
Oh,
box.
there
It's
we
in the
go.
box, and then I guess a jade comb in the box.
Okay. As long as we have it.
You found it.
Digging through the purse. What the fuck is in here?
As you yell at Agatha, anyone who wants to, you can roll a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah. Almost another 20.
It was 18. You're lucky.
This is what are we trying to do right now?
You're just listening. This is all for listening. 'Cause Amara yells out, Agatha.
Does Agatha smell?
Sulfur.
Do I have advantage if I go the old route?
You have advantage for smelling. I'll give you a totally different rule on that.
Okay,
Give me
I
the
will
roll.
attempt to smell Agatha out.
Alright.
A little salty.
Everyone starts kind of listening, and Carl starts sniffing the air.
For my perception, I was a 21.
25.
25?
Well, la-di-da, Mr.
Anyone else?
See everything.
I'm still trying to comprehend.
He's in his fucking
What's going
spiritual
on?
era.
I have no idea. He explained it, but I'm lost.
So what was yours for smell?
Oh, I smell the fresh rain. 13.
13? Alright, yeah, you don't smell really anything. And it does start raining again as you guys are standing there looking around. It's cold there. Anyone who rolled over a 20, though, you hear almost like a very deep, almost guttural kind of laugh that kind of distantly disappears.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Kind of like a laugh.
Like a ha ha ha. Yeah, like that.
I thought that was his thunder.
No, Jesse, that was a laugh. I'm pretty sure our Banshee is watching us out of that. It's
Reckon shit?
Yep.
oh, it's an invisible clown.
Visible Goofy.
I like that, actually.
Let's just continue.
Gorge.
Continue onward, I guess.
Well, yeah, I think that's a splendid idea.
The chips were all in the perfect position. You're like upside down, and they're like, nope.
Yeah, I don't want to die. Children, you're eating children.
So you walk along. You find a couple of patches of areas where it looks like it's been burned by fire.
Long stretches or just like in certain.
Isolated areas. Some quite large, some quite small. Nothing really fresh or anything. You also notice as you're walking along this kind of wide, kind of wild path that you guys are walking slowly becomes more and more looked after and more small. You're essentially on like a 10 or 15 foot wide path. Now it narrows down to about 5 feet, but it's well kept. Eventually you start walking on bricks. And again, people with the highest passive perception, which is typical Carl and Belmere, you guys hear voices in the distance. What voices, what languages do you guys speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, and
Common Dwarvish and Elvish.
Alright. Yeah, you don't understand it. It's a little... voices are fairly like kind of high pitched and seem jovial. And you figure that if as soon as you go around the next bend, you're going to find whoever it is that's talking.
Is there... We could kind of pull up the map. Is there a town around here?
Nothing that's on your map.
Did we find the castle? No.
So this is in another castle.
Yeah. Or I guess relay that to the group. Just
As
voices
you all
up ahead.
get closer, you all start to hear the voices. Do any of you speak Gnomish?
That's what I figured it was.
That was especially high pitched. It's like, well, it's not halfway.
If it's not halfling, it's gotta be gnomes. Right.
What? Because he's a halfling? You
Yeah.
should know Gnomish?
Yeah.
Aren't they the same?
You guys continue forward?
Nope.
You said they sound joyous?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
There could be merchants or something too.
So Carl, you walk around the corner
They also
of this
could
very
be
small
man-eating
but well-maintained
creatures.
path, and in front of you, suddenly it opens up
be
into
red
this
caps.
small gnomish village. You see these gnomes running back and forth, chatting and stuff. There's a couple of stores. You can see placards hanging out there. One looks like a mortar and pestle. Another one looks like a backpack all bundled up. And you see just people walking around, and a few people stop and stare at you, and you can hear them talking in Gnomish and kind of backing away, a little scared of you all just suddenly showing up here, but they don't seem very worried that you're suddenly here at their little town.
Except for the gnome angry dog.
Probably don't.
It's dogs, I tell you. That's a soundproof in here, eventually.
Just put some insulation through.
Do we recognize what they are?
Yeah, you recognize them as gnomes. Yeah.
Are
You've
they
seen gnomes before. They're very rare. And this find a village of gnomes is even more rare.
Are they surface gnomes or are they deep gnomes? Or is it a mix?
From what you can see looking around, they all look like surface gnomes, forest gnomes, and whatnot.
Okay.
I will pull out a silver and just start flicking it kind of in the air. Get their attention. Gnomes like money. From what I was told,
What I was
anyway.
told.
What I was told.
Yeah, so you start flicking a silver coin up in the air.
Rubbing it, polish.
Roll me a persuasion check to see if you persuade
Fucking orc
anything to
comes
go
out of
over.
nowhere and steals it out of your hand, running away like shiny.
Carl, with your very high passive investigation, you look around and you see that some of the buildings are damaged. I'd say you even spy a couple of crudely made black arrows sticking out of one of the buildings, and a couple of forearms in the back that are kind of covered up, kind of behind a hedge. You kind of notice them.
It looks as though your children were attacked.
Eventually, four gnome guards come walking up, and to all of you, it's kind of a little comical. Well, except for Fancy, of course, you are a smaller person. Well, and Bill, you're a smaller person as well. But to see these armored, spear-wielding soldiers come marching up in formation that are less than half your size.
Yeah, well, I've seen him fucking kill things, so I'm not...
Adorable.
I rolled an 18 for my shiny persuasion.
All right. So as the soldiers are kind of walking up, you see them in the distance coming. Another guy comes walking up to you. Curly hair, big kind of bulbous nose, very pointed ears. Very pointed ears. Comes walking up to you all and looks at you. Hey, you got coin? I got stuff to sell.
I do have coin. What do you have to sell?
Well, come see my shop. It's right over there. One with the backpack on it.
And what's the
I
name of
got-
your shop?
It's Marty's Marvelous Bag of Wonders.
Is your shop just a bag?
I sell bags.
Well, I'll wander on over.
Alright. So Mara goes wandering over. You see the 4 gnomes that are armored that are marching up towards you guys. One kind of branches off and stands guard over at the shop that Amara's walking towards. But he doesn't get in your way or anything. They don't seem really that worried that people are here. I don't know why.
Does it seem like, are their houses like actually like built into the ground, or are they like almost like a nomadic?
No, it's
Village.
very much a.
Like, did they just happen to build onto a nice road or whatever?
Well, it's definitely a mountain path that they've taken for their own. A bit of a clearing area that they've built in. Stone foundation houses, timber built, very nicely made, very like lots of gnomish artwork and carvings on them and stuff. This place has been here for a while.
Carl, what did you say about the damage?
It was burnt stuff. And I think I spotted some black arrows over there, similar to what our friend the horse was shot in the ass with. It looks as though your children have been attacked.
They are quite small, aren't they? Fancy feels like a giant walking amongst these gnome.
Yeah, they only come up to like your chin.
Yeah.
It buffs your chest
Yeah.
down.
I am a giant.
You know, we've stumbled across quite a bit of this burnt stuff here in the last couple hours here. What do you think's going on?
I think we better ask.
The 3 remaining gnomes come walking up to you. One of them is much more decorated than the others. Has like a different colored plume on his helmet. He comes walking up, and they marching in formation. And they stop, and then he brings his spear out, clunks it on the ground. He says, "Welcome to Lyre Itemble."
How do you spell that?
Leirithymul.
I didn't get it.
Leirithymul. Pronounced Lyre-Ithymul.
Okay. That's just for notes. Tell me you didn't say that.
And if the unseen protectors let you in, then you guys are all welcome, as long as you don't cause any trouble.
We're not here to cause trouble. But obviously something has been causing trouble for you. What's with all the burnt markings?
Well, the burns are part of our unseen protectors' protection, so to say. But yes, we were visited upon by some goblins. Weird goblins. So,
Weird how.
roll me just like a passive persuasion as you ask that question.
The hall variety.
No, the smaller green ones, but weird. No?
5.
So that's it's none of your concern. Don't worry about.
Well, it could be.
We handled it, so
The black arrows that we can see, have we run into those before? The same ones as the...
well, similar goblin-made, curve-made arrows. Black in nature, which is like a calling card. You think of the crag moss.
Are you worried that they're gonna come back?
Oh, well, we scared off these ones, and our protector's still here, so we're not really worried.
It's just about
Kind of
the-
weird that they got this far, though. Usually he just takes care of everyone as any of the ne'er-do-wells as they get close.
Peeping on us while we were traveling here.
That was probably him.
Is that why you guys settled here? Because of the protector?
No, we were here long before he came, but after he came, we were able to invest more in like our arts and sciences and trade instead of always having to defend ourselves. So Yes, so we are looking actively for trade partners and other work and stuff like that.
Why is he protecting you?
Roll me a persuasion check.
And what is
Looks a
protecting
little-
you?
Looks a little guarded. Roll me another persuasion.
Please.
12.
I need info.
I need info. 18.
Right. So the two of you combined, you had asked,
Why is he protecting you?
why is he protecting you? You asked what he
What?
was.
Yeah, what he was.
He then goes on to kind of explain what's going on. Well, quite a while ago, we were approached by him. His name is Palarandusk. That's P-A-L-A-R-A-N-D-U-S-K.
Compeller.
He was a very famous gold dragon protector of Neverwinter. But in his old age now, he's kind of half dead and half alive. So it's really hard to see, but when he does come into our realm, he's a very powerful dragon, but he can only be here for a couple minutes a day now. So he's just protecting us for just having nothing to do.
You have a bored, half-dead dragon protecting you.
Yeah.
I'm now uncomfortable, guys. Let's leave.
I've never seen a dragon before.
Well, you're very unlikely to see Palarandusk at all. If you were bad or evil, he would have deciphered that and probably just would have roasted you all alive or scared you off.
Well, it's a good thing we're not bad or evil.
It scared us. You gotta look at this guy all day. Is that point of Palamir? Nothing's as scary as him.
Oh, he's just a dwarf.
Gotta beat the shit out of you, then bring you back to life to beat the shit out of you again.
Going off of what he said about looking for trade partners, I'll ask him if he knows about Wave Echo Cave opening up and Phandalin, if he's interested in.
Well, we are all descendants of the gnomes that settled in Phandalin before the Great War tore everything apart. We very much like to establish some trade, maybe even move some of our gnomes in. If you guys have work there, stuff to be built.
I'm sure we could figure something out.
All right, well. We can set up a party and send them over there within the week, probably.
You'll have to wait till we get back there and
There's some issues.
some.
Oh, are you guys like the mayor and everything? The
We will be.
representatives?
Yeah.
Town representatives. We're under contract with the Rockseeker brothers.
Yeah, Rockseekers. Yeah, they've come through here a couple times.
Really?
Mhm.
Where were they going?
Well, they were prospecting and searching for the Wave Echo Cave. It's the first we've heard that it has actually been found. So, that's news to us.
When's the last
Was
time you
it them
saw
that
him?
found it?
Yeah. When's the last time you saw him?
Oh, it's been months since I've seen them.
Okay.
Good guys, though. All three of them.
Nope. Anything else you guys want to ask? Maybe.
Do you have a village magician?
Closest we have is Namira. Namira Dipplehipple. She runs the apothecary. Right over there. And it's the sign with the mortar and pestle on it. Underneath it, it says Dipplehipple Apothecary.
Thank you. I will go there.
All right.
Riss would have a field day with that.
Dipplehipple? That's great. So Mara, yes, as you walk up to the general store, leads you inside, and like he said, he has bags galore. Lots of different things. You're looking around, and you're like, I wonder if he has pythons. And you look, and suddenly there's pythons that you find. He's got essentially everything an adventuring group could want.
Well, I like things, but I also like information. Sell information.
If you're paying good.
And I also kind of lean, if there's a counter or something, I kind of lean where I'm talking to him, but I'm also really got
Butt in
my
the air.
got
Yeah, the
my
counter's
ass
really low.
sticking way out like that.
Yeah, the counter's really low, so you gotta get lean down towards your knees. Whale tail showing.
I angle myself so I'm kind of talking to both the guard that I saw kind of tailing us in and to, what's your name again?
It's Marty, I think.
Marty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
So it was Marty's.
Marty,
Douglas bag.
we're looking
If you
for
walk in there, it's just a big star.
Marty, what myself and my friends are looking for is a couple things. One, we're chasing, I believe they're called the Cragmaw. And we're also looking for a banshee by the name of Agatha.
Yeah, Cragmont, they're all over the place here. You turn a corner and you'll walk into a bush, take a piss, you're gonna find it.
Well, I guess what information I need is where they might have their stronghold, their headquarters, the base of operations, their home, where they live, where they come from.
I mean, I get the point. Jesus. I hear they have a castle that they work out of. I have no idea where it is. It could be anywhere in these mountains. I don't know why. Well, it's humans, right? They build castles wherever they can.
Yeah, those fuckers.
I know, right? Think they're so cool with their skills and stuff, but I can make a bag like no one's business. Like, look at this one.
Look at
and
what
he
all
starts
you...
showing you this leather one with splotchy little leather swirls in it and stuff.
Well, that is just a beautiful
Hey, well,
piece.
I got this one too, and it's got drawstrings, and he's like holding it out to you.
Wonderful craftsmanship.
I got this one, and it's like more of a pouch, but it's got like a big kind of sack part that comes off. You see? Like, shake it a little bit, you can tell exactly what's inside.
Well, you have a beautiful sack. Now, about now, Agatha.
Oh, right. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to her. Like, as far as banshees go, she's, I don't know, tolerable, but not.
Well,
not cool.
we kind of have to. It's not really much of a. Not something that we're choosing to do, but we kind of need to do it. Help us on what else we're looking for and what else we're doing. Just kind of got something we need.
Oh. Well, just keep going the way you're going. You'll find her.
So she's
I believe in you.
that way.
Yeah.
All right.
You want a bag?
Oh, might as well.
What else do you have?
Starts showing you more and more bags that he has.
Bags on bags.
Yeah.
All right, I will buy 4 bags.
4 bags? Alright. That'll be 40 gold pieces.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. 4 gold pieces.
Now, I know this guard here, this gentleman is just standing right here, but I would slit your throat. I'm just saying.
It's just a little gnome joke.
Oh, well, if you haven't noticed, I'm not Gnome. I pat him on his little head.
It explains why you got all violent right away, but
I rub his little tiny nose.
hey! It's a big bulbous nose. It's like half his face.
Well, it's just such an adorable thing. I just
Stop.
tickle
Stop.
it. Just gonna tickle it. I'm just gonna tick one more time.
So Zamara's in there tickling his nose. I'll go to you guys. And the guard looks at you and goes, okay, so like I said, you're in free run of the town, and just don't cause any trouble, and you'll be fine.
For out of game, what time of day is it roughly?
I'm gonna say it's about 5. Sun is up in the sky, still just about to go down behind the mountains. You know it's gonna get dark real quick.
Okay. Then he's also gonna ask him if he knows where Coneyberry is. That's where Agatha is supposed to be.
Yeah, just keep following the path north. You guys will find it. It's pretty obvious where it is.
Decrepit, obviously, if the Banshee lives there.
How long will it take to get there?
From here, say about half a day's march.
Good.
Do you have anywhere place to stay for bigger sized people?
Yeah, we got a couple of actually empty houses that you guys can just kind of board up in. We don't have like an inn, so to say, but we do have a brewer in town. He makes mead. I hope you guys are okay with mead. And
JC is back.
It's my meat.
I made that one.
Do we kind of payment do we have to do for staying in these abandoned homes?
well, you guys go around, familiarize yourself with the town, and I'll find you guys in about an hour after I set things up, and I'll know of a price then.
Okay.
For food and lodging.
Awesome.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well.
Turn around. He marches away. The other 2 guards kind of stay within eye shot, but not impeding you guys at all. But just keeping an eye on them.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little thirsty. JC, let's go have a drink.
I agree. I'm gonna try this mead.
All right. Easy enough to find. You kind of just can smell it in the air, the sweetness from the honey and stuff. And then eventually, you find just a long row of about 20 hives that are running down kind of this hillside towards this creek that's running in the background. And beside it looks like it used to be an old temple, but now it's just turned into a meadery. And you see this old guy working there, gray hair, bald on top, like a skullet essentially going down his back. No shirt on at all, torn up kind of blue leggings and sandals on, and he's just kind of working away.
Fancy will go up to him. I've heard your meat is quite good.
Yeah, it's the best stuff around.
It's probably the only stuff around.
Well, for miles, yes, that's true.
Who's all with us? You got me?
Just you 2, I guess.
I need me some mead.
I'll have a mead for my friend and I here, please.
Alright, come on in. He kind of leads you guys inside. And you see it's got a couple of stills made up, varying in age. You can see that there's one that he probably made when he first started it. And it looks very run down, and he's kind of upgraded as he's gone. So he's got the 4th one in line, which seems to be working quite exceptionally and looks to be well looked after. And he's got casks and jars of meat kind of everywhere, and he's just kind of looking at them, fingering them on the shelf and moving on to another one, kind of holding it up to this fading sunlight, putting it back, grabbing another one. Here we go. And he grabs a couple of stoneware mugs and throws them on a table, and he's got this big jar. Think of it like it's the big mason jar, essentially. Takes the lid off of it and pours you guys each a glass. Yeah, first one's free, but you gotta be honest. How it tastes.
All right.
I rolled a nat 20 on the mead, so
Sounds delicious.
it's
Best
fucking
thing.
amazing.
Best drink we've ever had.
Fucking amazing.
Even just smelling it takes you to a different fucking place.
Yeah. And he takes a swig.
Alright.
Oh, this is quite good.
I'll take a sip. This is fantastic.
He leans out the window and he's like, "Get out of here, you little runt!" God.
How big are the mugs we got?
Yeah, about that size, about 2.5 inches tall, and about
Espresso.
yeah.
We'll take about 6 more of these each, please.
This is how big the mason jar was.
Yeah. Just give us the fucking jar.
You want the whole jar? Well,
How big is the jar?
about that big.
Me as
As
well.
big as in like an extra large takeout drink.
Yeah, we'll just take the jar for the two of us.
Do it.
How much do we owe you? This is fantastic, by the way.
Let me think on this for a second here.
Fancy's got like a fistful of copper. He's just ready to unload.
Not gonna lie, when Morgan was describing this character, I totally thought he was gonna try and do his best Matthew McConaughey.
All right. I can't do McConaughey. 10 gold. I think 10 gold is fair.
It's a little steep.
Well, you ain't gonna find anything like this around.
Very
these parts.
true.
It's quite good.
You ain't gonna find anything like this in other parts.
10 gold for that little fucking glass of stuff there. Come on.
That's a jug.
That's a jug to you, but to my friend there, that's just he'll done that in 2 sips.
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Jeez.
Get a case. Butter for a case.
Is that
you
green
give
dot
us-
there?
Yeah.
Would you give us a bulk discount if we took a few of these off your hands?
How many are you talking?
5, 6?
Nah. Buy 10 of them? Yeah, then we're talking. I'll sell you 10 of them for, say, 80 gold.
80 gold. Holy moly. It's good. It's really good.
Then buy one for 10.
It's not that good.
It's probably the
It's
best.
a nat 20, man.
Yeah, but he doesn't know
Not
that.
cheap.
This stuff's fucking amazing.
It's a lot of gold.
That's
We
a lot
look like
more
we have that much gold on us?
Well, yeah, you mentioned you guys do look kind of poor.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I mean, we're just, these are clothes aren't raggedy. We're not like
Especially the 2 monk-looking guys here.
our
how
pants
about
and
we
stuff.
just-
We got shirts on, but still.
How about we just stick to cups then?
How much is a cup?
How much is a cup? That would be about... Say, 5 silver. per cup.
I mean, this
So
is
you think you get
delicious.
about-
I'll give it that, but
It's got
that's
about 20
expensive.
cups worth in a jug.
Of
How much?
these,
How many copper covered 5 silver?
15 copper.
Fancy just
Say
gold pennies, eh?
1, 2.
Make eye contact.
Yeah,
Sit
hold
here.
on.
You see, he's actually, as when you pull the copper out, he's kind of excited. You see him looking over at its stills, just imagining this smelting down this copper and turning it into more, supplies for his mead making.
I'll take 15.
15 what?
15 cups.
Might as well buy a jug. The jug is 20 cups.
Well, if it's only what, 50 copper? Wait, I'm taking
Per cup.
Yeah, per cup. That's my bad. No.
Fancy will give him 100 copper for 2 cups.
Or 2 cups?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take 3. Take 3 cups.
150 copper.
Yep.
Just this mountain of copper. Where are you guys holding all that?
Don't want to know.
Down. There we go. It's fantastic meat, though. It's expensive as hell, but it's good.
Where do you guys hail from?
Well, honestly, I was with a circus for years, so I traveled all over the place.
I grew up in a small little village near Lake. Nowhere special. You don't need to know about it. Probably don't even know about it, so that's fine.
Yeah, okay. But tell you what, if you guys got a good story,
Yeah.
something, I'll give you half off your first jug. Okay?
Good story. Well, I
It's
guess
gotta be good, though.
it's gotta be good. Well, can I show you a magic trick?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I love
Cool.
magic.
It could be a little dangerous. Just a little heads up.
Ooh. Sounds exciting.
You may have seen this before, but I'll pull out my ball.
I ain't seen nothing like that before.
Never seen anything like this before? Never seen anything like this. And I'll chuck it across the room. Stick it in the wall. Okay, cool, right?
Look on his face. Damage my wall.
I'll flip you 7 copper for that.
It's
I'm sorry. Sorry to damage your wall, sir.
stuck in the wall.
Yeah. And then I'll be like... And try and snap it back to come back to me.
Right? Yeah, and it rips out of the wall and comes flying back again.
Splinters.
It's like, ah! A little round of applause. And that was quite nifty.
Have you ever seen something like that before?
No, I haven't.
That's all I can do. That's my tricks. And I'll put it away. I'll take one of my shots and down it.
That's a good magic trick. Good on you.
He's pretty cool at stuff too, but I don't know if
It's not as cool as that, though. How does that cheater's coin work? I don't have it in my inventory.
Whatever you flip, you call it. That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
I can call it in my mind, though, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yep. If you're attuned to it.
Whatever you pre-decided it'll be.
Or something, I think.
sorry about the wall there.
That's all right. I just wasn't expecting it. That's all.
Guards watching this.
And he starts just kind of chatting about the area here, the mountains, the kind of the pool that the creek kind of leads down to, and just, you know, just general chit chat about the area and his life and whatnot. Nothing amazing or anything. Cheater's coin. When flipped, it will give whatever result the owner wishes. This is not limited to heads, tails. It can also give results of king, dragon, treasure, pilgrim, whatever you want it to be. It doesn't say anything about being verbal, so yeah, you can just pick it in your mind. Or no. I kind of like the idea of calling it in the air,
Sorry.
but it's up to you. What would you prefer?
Well, it's your creation, so
Yeah. So I feel like you flip it, you call it verbally in the air when you're tuned to it, and then it would be whatever you want it to be. Right? So.
okay. I'll come back.
All right.
We're good. Let's keep drinking our mead.
She was the most beautiful woman I ever saw.
Is that right? You've not met our friend Amara? She's quite the looker. She's
Yeah.
buying
You
a
guys
hand.
travel with gnomes?
Oh no, she's a tiefling. Right?
I don't know.
She's something.
She's X-Blood.
I'm not opposed to like a bigger woman, but damn, it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
She's a whole lot of
Gotta
women.
handle it.
That's true.
You know?
Now, the kind of woman she is, she'd be throwing you around. So.
You'd be like a sex toy to her.
Yeah,
She'd be sticking you in places you wouldn't imagine. It's just,
Well,
it's quite the
I'm not
adventure.
opposed to that. But
Anyways, we should be back on our way. Go find the others.
So,
How much did you guys drink? You had 2 cups?
I had 2 cups.
The 3.
3 cups?
Yeah.
Plus the 3 ones?
3 shots.
3 shots plus the 3.
Yeah, so 3.
4.
I had 3.
3? Okay, so each of you need to roll me a con save.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
This is against poison?
No. Although you will have the poison effect.
15.
Yeah.
Health Canada.
15, you fail. By 1.
Con save? Shh, come on,
I did it at a 12 and then stacking 2s for each shot.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 16.
It is against poison. Right?
Or actually, yours would be an 18. Yeah, it is against poison. Yours is a 16.
Well, no, I fucking still fail.
It's good shit.
It's very good
Yeah.
shit.
As soon as you guys stand up, you feel it hit you. Whoa. Haven't eaten anything for a while. Whoa, shit, man. You want to stay sitting down for a bit.
So how about the discount on the jar?
Yeah. First story.
I told you a magic trick.
That's not what I said.
That might have been the best fucking magic trick I've ever seen.
It was pretty cool.
It's not worth
Tell me,
anything.
I'll give you not half off. I'll give you 20% off.
Like,
So 8 gold.
4, 5. 10.
How'd you guys make it this far?
Not liquor.
Well, we did have a barrel of water.
Yes.
This wasn't very good booze.
That beer is.
It was fucking
No.
terrible. This stuff is fucking delicious. You gotta get some for the others.
You will go halfsies on a.
I will fucking go have lingsies on you and just fucking shoot it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Here's
8 gold.
It's 4.
just grab
Four?
a handful of copper. Oh, how much?
4 gold.
These are gold pieces, right? Until copper.
He's checking them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever way you want to work it, but each of you pay 4 gold.
Okay. Can I pay him 4 gold in copper?
Yeah.
I have 260. That wouldn't be enough.
That'd be 2.
That'd be 2 gold. 2.6.
400.
So he gives him 200 copper. I'm not scared of it. And 2 gold pieces.
I'll do the same.
He likes this trade.
See, we're fucking working with you, man.
Copper, for some reason, works really well with alcohol. I feel it's like naturally kills germs.
Okay. This is fucking delicious.
It is very great.
Fucking delicious, man.
You gotta pay attention to the color. It's gotta be a bit dark. Can't be clear or orange. It's gotta be like angry.
It's delicious. It's fucking delicious.
How long does it take you to make the drink, the meat?
It's taken me years to master this.
You are the fucking master of meat.
Thank you.
I fucking love you, man.
If you guys started off like, I would have given you a bigger discount if you guys started off like that, but the deal's done. You guys aren't too bad yourselves.
Oh yeah, this fucking shit's good. You gotta give some of this to them.
Do it. Tell them, come here, I'll sell them a jug.
We can make it. We should get a trade. We need a trade. Trade mead for mead. So when we're back in place, we can drink more mead when we're taking over and we're the mayor.
Fancy oddly understood some of that.
Yes.
You're fucking right, man. Fucking mayor. Mead and mayor.
Meaty Mare. I fucking love you, Mare. Alright. I think I'm gonna go drunk.
Alright. So we'll go.
It's a good thing we didn't fucking travel.
Best episode ever.
Carl and Bellamere, you're standing in the middle of this very small kind of courtyard. And Fancy and JC walk off to get drinks. Leaving you two alone, you can see Amara kind of just inside the doorway of this bag seller's shop.
Apothecary.
Apothecary, yeah. Bellamere.
I'll follow.
Apothecary. Right. Yes, you walk into Nimira Dippahipple's Apothecary. The place is filled with herbs kind of hanging and drying from the rafters. There's jars and vials and bottles kind of scattered all over the place, varying levels of liquid in them. Weird looking plants kind of growing in different spots. Yeah, and then you see this another very pointy-eared gnome. Pretty looking. Kind of sitting there, grinding something. There's this giant mortar and pestle and like this great club that she's using to grind stuff that's in it. And she's just grinding away. Just like, no. I never said that. You need to mind your business.
I agree. They do need to mind their business, ma'am.
Turns around with a bit of a start and looks at you. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear anyone come in.
Very, very sneaky.
I'm not.
And she looks over your shoulder at this plant behind you, and she's not right now. Okay, up.
First, do you dabble in the magic?
You know, a bit of magic in my potions all the time.
Can you reanimate the dead?
No.
Okay.
Well, kind of. I sell healing potions.
No.
Kind of necromancy there.
What about... Do you see anything in the liquid?
She looks at it. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's weird. And yeah, and you both see your ship kind of sailing over this wave, kind of breaks along the inside of the bottle, and then suddenly the boat comes over top of the wave. This green, glowing pirate ship of sorts, covered with skeletons and stuff. But this time it looks a bit damaged. One of the masts is broken, and some of the railing has been ripped off, but you can see the skeletons clambering over it, repairing it.
Woo! My bad! Their boat!
These are your men?
Yes. Do you have any information on them?
Why would I?
You're magic. You said you were magic.
But they're your men.
Well, they're my men now. They
Don't
were
shut up.
previously...
Jeez. What?
Shh. Put the men away. Anyways. Do you sleep?
Every night?
You do. I have wanted to dabble in said sleeping.
Oh.
Do you carry sedatives? Powerful sedatives.
You pass me that red binder behind you?
Maybe also an hallucinogen?
Mushrooms?
You have some mushrooms. So she sells healing potions.
Seashore.
She also sells some oils that you can apply to your weapons and stuff. I'll give you this so you can read it, the descriptions and whatnot. Adhesives, solvents, some acids, some lubricating oils. Essentially everything that's on here. Right now she only has healing potions until you guys hit level 4, and then she'll have higher ones.
Okay, so healing potions, but all of this is available?
Yeah.
Cool.
Omer's just browsing.
Yeah.
He's used to Carl's whatever.
Anything I can help you with, sir? Dwarf?
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? These plants?
Your friend?
No, before.
Oh, yeah. Plants. I can hear them. Their thoughts, opinions, which plants usually don't have very good opinions, I must say. And, yeah. Mainly I just argue with them. I think it's the spirits that are in them.
How'd you come by this? Was it just born like this, or is it?
That's, I'd say within the last 10 years it started. Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
They're all my favorites. They're like children. Plus, if I picked one of them out, the others would kill me.
Fair enough.
So what kind of information are you looking for with this men of yours on the boat?
In general. Information in general, ma'am.
Oh. Well, to me, I'm no expert. I just think it's maybe a scrying device of some sort. Maybe a summoning device. I don't know. But the triggering word would be Shazam! No, that's not it.
It just blows up.
Giant ship.
Victory!
Anything else you wanted here, Carl?
No. 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 He
You
leaves.
don't want any potions? Okay, bye.
Thank you for your time. And you'll say goodbye to all the plants.
With your massively high passive perception, it's almost like some of them wave goodbye or something as in some type of response to you. And you walk out and you see Carl standing in the middle of the road, and Carl's looking down the street at two drunks who are walking up it.
Fucking love you too, man. You're the greatest.
Before
Where the
the
fuck did
emotions
everybody go?
around the little Marties.
This Carlos.
Carl's gonna face step out of there.
I wish it was Carlos. Yes, JC.
You gotta try some of this guy's meat.
This fucking stuff is fucking great.
How many did you delve in?
I only had 3 of them.
You had 3, half my size. How many did you drink?
4.
4. Solid. Sure, I'll dabble. How many you got? How many am I taking?
We have
2. You got 2 for me?
20 you said is in a jar?
Oh, that's right. That's what a jar.
They're talking, and Mara, you walk out of the bag shop with bags.
How much did they cost?
4 gold.
4 gold. I would have haggled.
Yeah. Roll me a persuasion check.
That'll be a 26 with a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, we were lighting it up with nat 20s today. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I rolled a nat 20 on her identifying that thing. Oh.
Oh, so I should actually take her. Okay.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of those moments Carlos was like, this. He doesn't know what.
Shazam!
Now I'm going to be shaking and yelling Shazam at it.
The ship's just destroyed.
So with a nat 20, 26 total. Yeah, he goes down to 2 gold for the 4 bags.
Well, I can do 2 gold for you, honey.
They're very nice bags. Very nice bags. You'd think that in Waterdeep or a bigger city, each bag would probably fetch 4 or 5 gold.
A piece.
Your craftsmanship is wonderful, I must say. This is a great deal, and I appreciate you.
Well, if you ever want to send anyone up here to buy more, that'd be good. Or if you know somewhere where you could trade, it's close, like not like 7 days away, like Waterdeep.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Alright, just keep me in mind. Remember Marty's Marvelous Emporium of Bags?
That's what it is. I just have Marty's Marvelous Bags.
All right, well, as he turns around, I'll give him a little tap on his little baby ass, and I'll walk out the door.
As you walk out, you hear him talking with the guard. He's like, no, I want to sexual assault this guy.
Freaking rascal.
And you walk outside, and you see Carl and Billemir walking out of the apothecary, which is across the street, a couple stores down, or doors down, not stores. And then about 50 feet beyond that, you see Fancy and JC, who are obviously drunk, arm in arm, singing almost, walking down the street.
I almost imagine JC
yeah.
piggyback ride.
Yeah. All right, Carl. you want-
You're up on his shoulders. That's the tallest you've ever been.
Oh yeah.
I'm a giant.
Look at all you little fuckers down there. This is what it's like, eh? Hello.
It's like he's like a
Big
king.
hobbit feet.
Just waving as he's walking along.
Hi, people.
Fucking love you guys. You. All right, this is great.
What was that?
What?
Hi.
Did you say something?
No. I'm fucking drunk.
Tickling his feet as he You're giggling.
Give Carl a shot of this.
Open it up, could you?
Right out of the fucking jug.
You said there's 20, right?
Yes.
Am I getting the same size?
No, you're sipping out of the jug, man. We don't have shots.
Oh, we're just I'm just chugging? Yeah, I'll take
Shots.
a big slurp.
Big slurp. 3 drink slurp. Roll me a d4 and see how many drinks you get.
How many slurps I?
Only
One
only
slurp.
Very small mouth.
Stick the pinky out.
Just taste as it's rolling around, let it aerate.
That's why I only got a small sip. It comes up in my nose. Woo!
Is that not?
That's how elves get drunk.
Yeah, snort it.
Straight to the blood.
Yeah.
Right to the brain.
Canada.
We turn to dust when we die. We snort booze. Great.
Or at least your type of elf.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me a con save. Of 12.
7.
We got another one.
It hits you pretty hard.
Like
You guys
right
haven't
away.
eaten, but like within 5 minutes, you're like, whoa, whoa. A little lightheaded here.
See, it's a lot better than the barrel of gear we had.
I didn't even remember we got that. That was forever ago. How long have I known you guys?
I don't know.
It feels like forever.
Since we left Waterdeep.
Forever.
Forever.
The clock.
Amara walking from the bag shop is just, oh my, what is going on?
I don't know.
You fucking sexy bitch, you. You gotta fucking try this mead. It's the fucking best shit I've ever drank in my life.
Amara looks at you and goes, you drunk, but that is the smartest thing and the right thing you've said since we've been together. I am one sexy bitch.
Yeah, I'm not denying it. You're fucking hot as fuck. And I tell you, now that I'm drunk, I would like to fucking do you.
Gotta look encouraging. That's what I want.
But I won't.
Well,
Because I'm drunk and I don't want you taking advantage of me.
Spencer, start crying or something. just reliving sad memories.
Time right now, okay, guys?
Bellamy, do you know what they got into?
Whatever's in that jug.
You want some? Carlton tried some. He liked it.
It's fucking fantastic.
Just give her a shot. If Bellamy's gonna have some, I'll have some.
Knock your socks up. You wear socks?
Sometimes, yeah.
Knock your socks off.
I've never wanted to ask people if
I
they
have
want
to
socks. Now that's all I can think about.
After you, son.
Belmir will take a swig.
No, I wear wet socks.
So
Wet socks.
D4 to see how many drinks you
No,
get.
you-
One. We'll see how it affected him.
You also took one.
Yeah.
$14.
You're fine.
I have advantage against
Stuff.
poison. Does that count?
Yeah, well, DC was a 12 for one drink.
That's 20. 17, 19. We got
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, it's strong alcohol, but it's got nothing to do with dwarven spirits.
Sweet.
bet
It's
strong.
sweeter than dwarven. It's good stuff.
It's the best stuff ever.
Amara,
What's a
wouldn't say that.
drinkers? 2.
it's 2. All right. So when we a con save, you have to get a 14 or higher.
I got 15.
15. So again, yeah, you can tell it's strong alcohol, and you're feeling good, but you're not drunk.
Well, this is yummy, gentlemen. Where'd you get it all from?
A silver-haired fucking genius.
The guy who didn't wear a shirt. He wasn't wearing a shirt.
And he didn't wear socks either.
He did not have socks on. He did not. You're right.
Ma does look a little confused. You two on,
Yeah, we were gone for like 15 minutes.
Just what was this fucker's name? Just look on French's face, just kind of staring in oblivion. I don't remember.
The bar guy. Just go back and ask him what his name is.
And take him a shirt.
We should give him a shirt.
by the way, gentlemen, before we go anywhere, I've got a bag for you, and I'll hand you a bag. I got a bag for you, Bellamy. I got a bag for you, Fancy, and I got a bag for you, Con.
I want the one with the most pockets.
Well, there you go. It's got 5 pockets.
Thank you for the bag.
They're very fancy bags.
Did he sell shirts where you got these bags?
So we gotta get a shirt for the guy.
He needs a shirt. He needs a shirt. He needs a shirt.
Kinda hungry.
Is the place where you got the booze sell food?
No.
Did you ask?
We
Yeah.
gotta wait for that other guy. He said he was finding us food, didn't he?
You did.
You
Wonder
find
if
at the
he
house.
wears socks.
Yeah.
So you two aren't drunk, right?
No. Thank God.
Yeah. So Bellamir, again with your stupidly high passive perception, you do see that head guard behind one of the houses that had the kind of like a couple of the arrows in it and the forms that were covered in the back. And you see him and a few other gnomes trying to move the forms that are on the ground.
I'll walk over and help him out.
As you walk over, you kind of see him. Oh, wait. He's raided a little while ago by cragmaws. Well, at least we think it was cragmaws. These are a bit different. Actually, tell me what you think of them. And he pulls the sheet back. And it looks like a goblin. Green skin and stuff, but it's got these greenish, crystalline kind of growths that are on it. Kind of a bit off the shoulder. Some of it growing out of its forehead, jutting out. The goblin also has a very elongated skull.
Can I roll or
Yeah.
what
Sure.
you want me to roll?
Well, I don't know. Have a check?
Oh, wait. Straight luck or what?
Yeah, straight luck.
16.
16. In your travels, you've traveled quite a bit up through Mirabar and stuff. And you've heard of things like this that happened like in different realms. So to say, like in the astral realm and stuff, where elongated heads denote a kind of superior intelligence or mental powers. The crystal growths are completely new to you. You don't really know what those mean at all.
Okay. I'll relay that. The elongated heads and the superior intelligence, but...
Now, who are you relaying that to? The drunkards or to me?
Well, you're with me, probably. Or are you taking care of them? Are they following us?
Yes, we are.
I got pee.
I'm picturing JC just whips it out.
Yeah,
He's kind of just like talking to everyone.
Just a bush.
give me another one of those.
Poor gnome house.
You got it.
Uh,
Throw the bottle out and go pee.
roll me a stealth check at disadvantage. Reload.
5.
Reload. Yeah, so one of the guards that was watching you comes rushing up, and he kind of waves over one of the other guards that was kind of by Amara. And they both come walking up to you. Hey, we can't be having it. There's no party town. Hey,
It's just like Ozzy.
we've had a bit. How about you come with us for a bit?
Really
Please
my
sober up.
friends are here. I just really had to go.
We're going to take your friend for a bit so he can sober up. We can't be having peeing in the streets.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
You're the talker.
Carl's got it.
Carl's got it.
Carl's got it.
Nice.
All right, boys. We are not who you're looking for.
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Picturing Carl
you're
waving
drunk.
his hands in your face.
Okay, so 11, 9. What was that? A 6? 10. 10.
10? You guys better behave or I'm going to have all of you sitting down for a bit till you sober up. Carl extends a fist bump, I'm guessing. The gnome just looks at you, curious.
Come on.
And looks over at anyone.
No?
You got it.
here.
Little slappy, make daddy happy.
I'm okay.
Belmir wants to look at the crystals.
All right.
Closer.
Summer goes back to work. The gnomes are going to take you, JC, to the little town hall that they have and sit you down for a bit. But they have,
Fancy still
they
on
have
his
fresh
shoulders?
water.
No, Fancy's off his shoulders.
He's just along for the ride.
Where are we going?
I gave Carl the joke.
Oh,
Oh no.
He asked for another one, so I gave him the joke.
let's try to do it for joke.
Well, that's good. You don't want to confiscate it in jail. Smart.
Yeah, so you look at the...
I know it's not really stonework, but I was wondering if my stone cunning would have any effect on the crystals.
A little bit, but roll me a medicine check. It's gonna be your favorite again.
Oh, it's wisdom.
Is it?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's right.
fuck?
That doesn't
Oh,
that
better dabble in that 20.
11.
11. Looking at it, there's stone cutting. It definitely looks like crystal growths. But with that medicine check, you can't even really figure out how it's growing out of the goblin with that. You'd have to really cut the goblin apart to really find out.
Like you said that, because Amar was going to lean over and say, I think you're going to have to cut it open. I hand him a
are
dagger.
we like right there?
No,
He'll
the other gnome goes, no, we don't want to be doing that. We're just going to get rid of these bodies.
if I could take this out of your town for a bit and maybe inspect it myself, would that work? This is all new to me, and I'm actually quite interested in these crystal growths.
Roll me a persuasion check.
He is a crystal expert.
Yeah, I'll say.
No.
We're just gonna burn them. It'll be done with all the rest that have come and attacked us.
Well, what if we could find out what and why they are doing what they're doing?
Well, I don't think you're gonna find it from this corpse.
Corpses can speak a lot of
How
secrets.
distracted are they?
Well, he's up, standing, facing them. The body's kind of down and to the right. There's kind of a bit of a fence and bushy area behind them, and then there's the house to the left, which has some damage on it, some arrows in it. And to your right, it just kind of goes into forest that goes up the mountain.
Okay. We'll look at the fence. The jar. And then I'm going to attempt to stealth around them while they're talking. Not even stealth, just fucking towards them.
Roll me stealth at disadvantage because you're drunk. For the next, say, 40 minutes.
24.
23.
23.
Yeah.
He's
Very extravagant sneaking. Bellamir and Amara, you can see him sneaking behind the gnome, but he's absolutely quiet. Not making a sound. But he's very like in the cartoons where it's leg up, toe down, leg up, toe down.
I go around, Amar goes around the gauntlet and put my arm around him like this, like a little gnome. But now, tell me.
Yeah, it's like a child.
Now, tell me where. If you're gonna burn the bodies, at least let us know where we can get something nice to eat. How about you show us
I
where
got that
is?
all lined up actually. So for lodgings and food tonight, now that you brought that up, before I forget, it's going to be, I think a fair trade is 5 silver apiece.
For each person,
Yeah.
or more per house?
Yeah, 5 silver per person.
What if we're bunked in the same house?
It's food, lodging, 5 silver per person. We'll look after you good. And Carl, what are you wanting to do while you're back there?
From where I am next to the body, can I make eye contact with Bellamir?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to mouth to Bellamir. Where do I cut?
Say no.
Right here. I'm gonna point at his chest. Right here.
Roll me a sleight of hand if you're trying to stop Carl.
Well, I was gonna say to Belmir, if I notice him noticing him, I say to Belmir, well, perhaps maybe we could just take it away.
What? The body?
Well, don't say that out loud.
Roll me a sleight of hand with advantage as Amara's actively trying to aid you.
12.
Questionable face step.
15.
It says the person I touch and use it has to be willing. Is a dead body willing?
A dead body's an object.
So you can wear it, technically.
So if I, we're gonna try that.
Straddle it. Wrap your arms and your legs. Look up and down. Smile
And just
and fall into the ground.
yes. Awesome. Yes.
That is awesome. We're gonna do that. Fucking right.
Now,
I want a map for this. Because this is fucking ridiculous.
before we go with it, are we bunking in this house, little man?
Yeah, this one and the neighboring one, they're the ones that are
Oh,
vacant.
well, that
Okay.
is just perfect. As I wink at Bellman, and hopefully he's winking at.
He's gone.
Well, it's kind of like saying that
Oh,
as
that
he's,
is
so
good.
he knows where to vamp to, right?
Okay. Was he?
The house right over here by our
Can
left.
I see her face?
Well, I'm
No, I can't.
I'm going this
You're-
way, pointing over here on the left. Is the house that
Oh,
we're
okay.
taking?
Well, yeah, I'd be able to hear him. Well, maybe I'm pretty liquored.
Go to the house on the right.
Belmir gives him the money. He pays for everyone.
Oh wow! Thank you, Bellman.
25
for
silver.
everyone.
25 silver.
I give you guys way too much. I'm way too nice to you. Start holding back.
No.
Okay, yeah, so you hand over the money, and the gnome's sitting there counting money, and Amara's got her hand on him, and you guys are all chatting. Kind
That looks like Harbin's house.
of. Very much like Harbin's house. You're over here molesting a dead body.
Touching up on him. Giving wet willies.
Alright. So you have 30 feet on your base, that's right?
Yes.
And you crawl over top of them, and you're just like wrap your arms around, wrap your legs around, hug them real tight. Where do you want to vanish to?
Can I drunkenly look over to where Amara's pointing for a window that I can see through?
This house right here is where we're staying.
Yeah, roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
I'm just gonna like into the wall. Ow. 15? Or that was a lie. It wasn't 15. It was 13 or 6.
All right. So Amara points over at this place, and you look over at it on the side of your eye, and poof, he falls to the ground. Whoosh, disappears. Then you appear, and there's this loud bang as you hit the back door. Poof. Roll me just a straight luck check to see if the door just opens and you fall inside.
17?
Yeah. There's this loud bang, and then the gnome looks over, and all you guys see is Carl standing there, and then he topples inside, holding onto the gnome, but he can't see it, and boom. Yeah, I think you have some friends need sleeping off. It's probably a good idea.
Those guys just can't handle their liquor.
I forgot that. So
He's just drunk. He's just watching everyone.
It's just so quiet.
Yeah, he's just quiet
holding
drunk.
the jug,
Yeah,
staring at it.
Yeah.
How many sips have you had in there?
none, because he's shit faced.
Yeah. So you're just staring at it.
He's contemplating on taking it, but not.
This Charlie
He's like, I want to have a drink, but I save this for the
sloshing.
mayor.
It already sounds
The mayor's gotta have some.
half empty.
Yeah. This is so good. He's looking around.
And little man, what's your name? If we need anything, who we talk to?
You can call me Captain Nimble. Come on.
Not there.
Well, all right there, Captain Nimble.
First name is Farkar. You can call me Captain Yimbo.
What's your first?
Farkar.
Fucker.
Fucker nimble.
Fucking. His name's Fucker.
Farkar.
As I said, Fucker.
You're not saying it right.
It's his accent. It's okay. I know.
I was just saying, he's Fucker.
He's Captain Nimble.
I like Fucker better.
Before my dear friend gets us into trouble, I walk over to him and I'd like shove my thumb into his mouth and like grab like this, like that, and I'll pull him into the house.
Are you Fucker? Are you Fucker? Are you
He wants
Fucker?
his,
And I just drag him into the house.
Are you Fucker?
his vision follows you, the gnome, and then he notices that the body's gone. Oh, no. He's looking around. There's like no drag marks or anything. Like, he's like, oh, what? And he goes over and he's looking at the ground. You can tell he's looking for where this body went. He's looking for footprints now. Like maybe it got up and walked away. There's nothing. His mind is fucking blown.
Farkar, thank you for this lovely house.
At disadvantage, I rolled 9 on his investigation. He's just like wandering, checking bushes now.
Then I'm trying to like usher both Belmere and Fancy into the house. Shut that door as quick as possible.
Belmere will stay out and just kind of like half-ass help him look, and then be like, well, thanks for the lodging.
Oh, yeah. Did you see anything?
No.
You were right. Look, you would have seen everything. How could you not see it?
I saw him. You could see Amara. She's just so stunning.
Good save. Good
Insight.
save.
15.
Now, did I hear him say that? Because I would just be like just on the inside of the door.
Roll me a perception check on a 14 or higher. You hear
Close.
Close.
13.
13. You hear talking out there, but you can't hear what they're saying.
Well, all right, I'll just I'll do what I was thinking about doing anyway. I'll just open up the door, but as I'm opening up the door again, I'm like, Belmere, it's time to come in, and I'm undoing my to kind of get there to to.
Oh well, yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Nah, I gotta go.
Yeah, you do.
You walk in and close the door.
I button back up.
Yeah, and he's poking around the bushes behind the house for.
Belmere's gonna
while.
close the blinds
Okay.
and lock the door.
All right.
If there's a lock. Or a bar.
There's no lock, but you can easily shove something up against the door to secure it.
Okay. So guess Belmere has to become a surgeon, I guess.
Get it?
One of us is gonna have to get JC eventually.
I think he's gonna be there till the morning.
I'll go get him.
He's
Right now.
I'll fucking help you.
You coming too?
Because I was looking for JC and he's just gone.
Let's go get him.
Let's fucking do this.
I'm gonna leave the jar behind though. The jar stays behind.
All right.
Give me one more sip.
Roll me a d4 how much you drink.
Carl's just smashing his back.
2.
2.
It's going up
this
in the
time
world.
You
Yeah.
take a bigger swig. Roll me another con save.
This is bad.
He's already drunk.
You're drunk. Yeah, you have about 30 minutes left on that drunk. See, we got to beat a 14.
Nice. 17.
17.
I don't get any more
A bit of
liquor.
the hair of the dog that bit you. You still have about 30 minutes of drunkenness left. Same with you. You have about 20-ish. Alright, so as they wander off through the front door.
Are you following them?
Oh no.
Okay. What do Mara and
Those dumb idiots, they on their own right now.
Belmir will pick up the goblet. If there's a table,
All right.
he'll kind of plop it on the table, almost like an operating table, basically.
It's quite dark in here because of you close all the blinds and everything.
We'll get some candles and shit, I guess.
Having fucking seance.
Set up some lights and start cutting. So for the two of you that are doing this autopsy, I want to have skill checks. Let's do skill check test. You can't use a skill that someone else has used.
I think I'll just stealth.
And I want 3 successes before you get 3 failures. And each skill will go up a bit in DC as you succeed. Or down a bit if you fail.
Okay.
You guys can think about it. Let's go to the jailbreakers.
What do you think?
Jailbreak time. What Mac do I want to use? Not that one.
The jail's on fire.
JC set the fucking place on fire.
Let me out of here.
You're essentially sitting in a barn, JC. Sitting on some hay bales. There's a big jug of cold water beside you and a cup. And there's a couple of...
Probably gonna be survival to cut over.
Kind of smells like pee in here.
Yeah, that's Ninji's fault.
Nature.
Two
Maybe
gnome
Arcana
guards in here.
checks.
This guy's just kind of leaning against the front door of this barn, nonchalantly, not really paying a whole lot of attention to anything that's going around. There's another gnome guard
steady hand.
inside who's just constantly walking back and forth from front to back.
Ever get tired of just pacing? Like, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing. I really just kind of like just stop thinking, just walking, man. If there was a job out there where you just walked all day and stuff, that'd be the work for me.
Like giving people things, walking to different places.
Yeah, if there's a thing where I just walk like from house to house and give people stuff, it'd be great.
It's not all as cracked up to be at that.
Wow, what job is? Alright. These two drunks come walking up. So there's a bunch of trees and bushes, and there's a long kind of timbered walkway that's leading up to the barn as it steps up to where the barn is. You can see a well to the right of the barn. To the left of the barn, there's a paddock with a couple of horses, well, ponies actually. And yeah, you can see the one guard isn't really paying a whole lot of attention on the outside. What would you two like to do?
Well, seeing as we're gonna break our friend out,
Where's the fire?
Fancy is in stealth mode. He's
Alright.
gonna stealth his way through the bushes.
Alright.
Fucking awesome.
So it took enough time to get over here that you guys are no longer drunk.
Oh.
Took enough time to find a place.
Well, so now that we're sober here, should we just
What are
let
we
him
doing?
serve his time, or
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should just get him out.
we are here?
I mean, we are sober now. He's got to be sober. He should be good to go.
He had a lot, and it is JC.
He did have a lot. But it's JC. We got to get him out.
Yeah.
Should I go distract the guard? That's that little gnome there. Should I distract him while you do your thing?
We'll be going to sleep soon. I only do the thing so many times.
Well, the sun is going down here, so I would imagine we're gonna.
Yes, it is actually. Really dark out.
there. Can we see the barn from where we are?
Oh yeah.
Is there? Can we see JC through an opening in the barn?
From your perspective right now, no.
No.
No. You can see the gnome every once in a while come to the front and then walk back.
Okay.
Fancy's just gonna go right up then and let Carl do his thing.
How's it going, my fine friend?
Not too bad. Guard duty, you know. Very important guy around here.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Very important man. How's that drunken fool in there? Is he sobered up yet?
Looks over his shoulder and... Yeah, he's probably getting sober now. We just gotta keep him for another hour or so.
Well, you don't really need to keep him for an hour. He's already sobered up.
Oh, yeah, he's gotta learn a lesson.
Well, he's learned his lesson,
These
I
tall
think.
folk, you know.
I know, they think they own the fucking world. From way up there, they're strutting around, I know, fuck.
Yeah. No, he's gotta learn that, you know, the taller you are, the more time you should serve. Tall folk. Best place they should be is in jail or working the line or something.
It's true, I can't argue with you there.
Right? Had enough of there. It's like, ooh, racist gnome.
Yeah.
Bam!
So how long have you been doing this job for? And Fancy keeps looking over his shoulder to see where the fuck Carl is.
Yeah, he starts going on about how, you know, he used to kind of work in the hall a little bit, but, you know, he's kind of outshone himself there. So, you know, he had to be kind of forced into different duties that, you know, more befit his actual skills, which, you know, guard work is very, you know, prominent job. You know, only for the top tier echelon.
Well, you've got to be on your game. You can't be... Your perception must be second to none.
Hell yeah, I think so.
Tell me, these horses you have over
Nothing
here...
gets by me.
These horses you have, what kind of horses are those? I used to have a horse myself.
Walk over with
Bastards.
you. Start talking about the ponies. Carl, what would you like to do?
Come up with a new plan now.
Shit. Are there any windows in this place?
Yes. Okay. Windows dotted all the way along. There's 3 here. So there's 3 here as well. And then there's big doors on the side that the horses can come in and out.
Okay.
I think
We will stealthily go this way, getting a wide angle to try and cut just to this side of the building so I can see there.
roll me stealth, and you can both roll me initiative.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe.
that was close.
Perception to maybe
Dirty
look
20 on stealth.
If we notice anything, but that might be investigation. I don't know.
Yeah, 13 again, interesting. 16 on initiative. We're using our hands.
16 and 14?
7.
7? Well, I think you can check that guy. So number 1 is going to be the one that Fancy is talking to outside, and number 2 is going to be the one that's walking inside. Alright, so Carl, your turn.
Where's our coins?
From my angle here now.
Stealth music, just
Oh,
classic stealth.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Are we still getting inspiration points every?
Yes, coins, right?
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to. Can save us a bit.
it's not in front of me. Completely forgot
Yeah.
about fairy dust.
Yeah. I do have inspiration that I got last week. I'm gonna leave my back pocket for a while.
If we can't find one, we can share. Okay. Are you two in initiative?
Yes, they're in initiative. Not in combat, but just for mapping movement and stuff.
You big dummies.
Funny thing is, he's probably getting out in like an hour.
Yeah, that's what he just said. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But we're here, so
We're on a
You
mission.
guys should have brought the booze and tried to get them to drink with you guys.
It's fine. We got that.
originally supposed to come around this way and let the horses in.
So I was thinking about that.
But I enjoy. We're gonna do some through the window. Or 10.
We got stealth music. So, Carl, with your dirty 20, you stealth up to the window. Peeking inside with your just passive perception, you can see JC sitting there. JC, I want you to roll initiative as well.
15.
15?
I did roll. Just in case.
There. And you can see the gnome back turned, walking towards the back of the barn right now. Eyes peeled.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
Touch my finger, JC.
Don't pull it.
Do it. Yeah, don't pull it.
Oh,
Someone poked my fucking toe.
I lost that earlier today because I needed to screw these things up. And it's like I brought 2 screws down.
Yeah, like move. Yeah. Like,
I look behind me. You fall through the floor into a green puddle of fog and reappear 30 feet over in the bushes.
I want JC. I want you to roll a stealth check as you climb over these hay bales to the window to touch JC's finger.
6.
Inspiration. Inspiration.
Oh, good call. You need that one, but
All right.
there's a worse one.
Nice. It was better than 6.
Better than 6. So you do make some noise as you're fumbling along the hay bales, reaching up.
Oh god.
And you're reaching and you're stretching. And the gnome turns around at the same time that this greenish hue flows over top of these hay bales.
Carl's standing there pointing at him.
And you're all gone. You disappear. The gnome doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
So, no. In this
You'd
situation,
still be there, right?
I would still be there. He teleports.
Oh!
With dead
thought they
body,
teleported
I was
with you.
wearing the body because it was an inanimate on an object. But yeah, when I'm doing it to a willing participant,
Only
they
they go.
teleport. I stay there. So I'm just standing there like pointing at this gnome.
Yeah, and the greenish mist that's all over the ground. She turns around to you and, whoa! What's going on?
I'm going to hit the ground.
What?
They're not tall. They can't. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down.
I didn't give you a name for the guy that you were talking to out there. No? Okay. So, the gnome that's inside, Fancy, you suddenly hear him yelling, Wilbur! Wilbur! And the gnome beside you jumps up. Attention taken to the bar, and they run inside. And, they busted him out!
For an hour. This is awesome.
It was his friend, that elf dude. The green guy. The pale green guy. And they're just talking now, essentially trying to piece together what happened. Looking around. Fancy, Carl. Let's go Fancy, your turn.
Fancy hears that. Just starts walking away.
How much movement do you have?
I have 45. But if I'm running, that's probably what I'm doing.
We were never here.
Speed walking out of there. You run down that wooden walkway and around the trees, and you're pretty much out of sight from them.
Well, it's a good thing they know where we're staying.
JC doesn't. Alone in the bush, drunk.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this guy's gonna come out. And he's like looking around through the trees and stuff. Topping around Carl.
How dark is it now?
Guess it's just dark out here.
Do surgery.
It's about 6 o'clock at night. Say about 6:30, let's say, and the sun has dipped around the mountain, so it's quite dark, very dim everywhere. And in the trees and bushes and stuff, it's going to be dark.
From
I
here,
can't see
can I
the
see past these boxes over here? You can't see shit.
Looking around, just on the edge of your vision, yeah, you could. If you moved over here, maintaining your dirty 20 stealth check. Well, actually, I could have you roll stealth again if you wanted to.
So I think I will peek around the corner. I'm going to stick my hand into my pouch and grab a handful of ball bearings and just attempt to loft them over his head.
Okay.
Close enough on the other side of him that he would hopefully hear it. All while, yes, hopefully attempting not to be seen.
All right. Bonus action stealth. That was a journey. We'll spend that coin.
Nice. 23.
There you go. Yeah.
It's close.
Good thing for
You,
that
you
coin.
turn around and you go to walk towards the corner of the little storage area that you're in, and you almost step down on a board that's full of nails. So you realize it, and then you step around it, and you peek around the corner, and you see this gnome looking into the forest area where you just teleported your friend. You can't see in the dark. And yeah, roll me an attack roll with your ball bearing. So it'd be a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
11.
11. So you throw out the ball bearings. They don't all land where you want.
I need a slingshot.
Land kind of all in this area, even kind of skipping right past his face. So he kind of sees a bit where they came from, but he's looking at the ground now where they all kind of hit the ground. So he is not looking at you right now.
I take off into the bushes. Towards JC's.
Right, so you leap over this little railing. 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 you have?
I think just 30.
Uh-oh.
30, yeah.
So I'll get you just behind the well. Or a chicken coop. I think it's a chicken coop. Yeah, you just get just behind the corner of that.
We're gonna get kicked out of this place.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. JC.
Since I have no idea where I am,
You
so I
fell into the ground and then grew out of the ground.
I'm gonna roll a d4 to point a direction.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I'm just.
Great.
I mean, I'm gonna start walking that direction very slowly.
Carl is just gonna watch him walk by.
Just like arms out.
I was thinking
Walking.
the same thing. It's like he's blind. He's like,
JC!
The gnome's literally looking right where you walk out because of the ball bearings that hit the ground. And he sees you just walking towards him. Yeah, I knew I'd catch you.
I was coming back. I don't know what happened. I just vanished into here, and I figured to come back and finish my time, get some more of that nice cold water.
You know what? I should probably charge you for throwing these rocks at me, but your time's up. You might as well just go.
I didn't throw those rocks. No.
No.
No. Where did those come
He's
from?
looking over his shoulder now. Someone threw some rocks.
I mean, those are fancy rocks. Can I have them?
How many did you throw?
If you help me find them.
I don't see very well. I like.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
I should have known. Yeah, just go. Just go.
Can you tell me where to go?
If I tell you where to go, I'm gonna get in trouble. So just walk away. He's just bumbling through the trees. Snap, crack, boom, ow. Alright. Alright, so Carl, yes, as you're standing behind this chicken coop, you hear this happen, and you see JC just walks off into the trees.
Instead of walking around.
I can't see shit. Asked him where to go.
What do you want to do? This gnome is now coming over to where you were. He's looking into here.
Okay.
He's got like his sword out. He's like looking for who threw these rocks at him.
I'm just gonna salute in JC's direction. Be free, my friend. And go that way.
All right.
This way?
Yes.
So Fancy, you're beelining it down that walkway. How far do you go? Or do you go all the way to the houses?
Well, once he heard that he was broke out, he's just fucking booking all the way back to the house.
All the way back to
Can
the
you
house.
see either though?
Fancy's running.
You can't see shit. Well, I guess it's dim.
It's dim light, which is why once he was out, I don't know why he went back in, but hey, that's what he wanted to do. That's what's gonna happen.
I've still got a little bit of a buzz going.
I'm not thinking clearly.
A bit of a headache.
All right. So JC, you come out. You're kind of walking down the aisle there, the lane away towards town. Carl, yeah, you catch up to him fairly easily.
Oh,
Because I can see through the trees.
Yeah.
What is he doing? This way, JC. Let's go.
okay, thanks, brother. Thanks for getting me out of there. Appreciate
Anytime.
it.
I got you.
Lead him back to the house. You know,
Fancy
this
was here
is
too.
A jailbreak that the gnomish town will be talking about.
Forever.
I love how that old
Forever.
jailbreak took like an hour.
And you guys
You got him out.
it was wonderful.
We did what
got
we
him up.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's what we came for. Even if it was just annoying to the gnome enough to just fucking go. I just don't care. That's what we should have did. We should have just threw things at him from a distance until they just let him go.
Oh, it's too funny.
Right, back to the house.
That's victory.
You ready
That's
for
level 4, right? For that? I think so.
Dwarven or what? D&D anatomy?
Let's do it!
We're in a house.
Level 4.
It's house.
They're playing Dr. House.
That's a bad 2 episodes in. Before you notice, it's like 4 hours later. I've watched 18 episodes of this stupid show.
Right, I guess I can turn the stealth music. Well, I kind of like this for exploratory surgery. Wrong button. Okay. What would you like to do? You have this goblin laid out in front of you on this table. You've lit some candles and stuff around you. Amara is across from you looking down at this corpse.
Bill, we've been through a few adventures already. How weak is your stomach?
I'm good.
Well, all right then. So I will.
I've seen your Eldritch Blast.
I will use my primal savagery. So some of my tattoo wounds on my neck glow, and my fingernails get larger, and my teeth get bigger, so I look more monstrous than I normally do. And I'll let you know.
She's done this before, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So I've seen it.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
It's melee form.
When you break your nail or something.
no.
Oh no, that's different.
But I said, well, that's not okay. And I hand you two of my daggers. You might need those. And then I said, all right, I'll make the first incision if you don't mind. Because I can use some of the acid drip from my nail to help open the wound.
Okay.
Open up his chest cavity or around where we want to cut, around some of those crystal areas.
Right. I'll give you advantage on the medicine check for that.
Okay, I wanted to cut around his head. You said there was a skull or a crystal coming out of his forehead.
Well, that's where I'll cut. That's where I'll make the first cut. Medicine. Eight.
A whole 8. Mm-hmm. With advantage.
The first one was a 3. Oh, yeah, you know what? Why not?
Should let me.
Cashing in these coins.
Just get rid of them all.
8.
Got advantage though.
Oh, I get advantage again?
You just get the one
Just
reroll.
One reroll.
Yeah, but technically it's one roll if it's at advantage. You'd be re-rolling the whole
True.
thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
15.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
You say 8. I'm gonna.
I swear to God.
I'm leaving.
Yes, so you take your claw with the acid on it, and you're able to incise around these crystal formations, growths, whatever they are.
I'll use my whole hands now to maybe kind of separate a little bit to allow Bellamy to do what he wants to do.
All right. Yeah, and then you see Amara rip the skin part and kind of pull it away.
We're doing it on the head? Okay. I guess we'll take one of the daggers that you gave me and do, I'd say, a more precise cut around the crystal. Like almost to see like where it's coming out of. If it's coming from the skull or the brain or
All right.
something
so
inside.
the flesh has been cut back. She's kind of pulled the skin back. You want to clear it all away so it's just bone.
Yeah,
And
just
crystal.
so we can see like what it actually.
Yeah, if it's the bone that's changed or if it's coming from inside.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
if you need to, I can use some of this acid drip to help clear anything away if you need it.
All right. Yeah. So Amara used medicine.
I don't know what mine
that.
would be. Survival maybe or medicine again. I know you don't want medicine again.
Yeah. So skill check. Think of a way that you could do it with a different skill.
Slide. Do I get advantage or anything? Probably not.
No.
No. Okay.
Nice.
30-20.
20. Nice. So that's 2 successes so far. Yeah, you take the dagger and you're able to scrape away the rest of the flesh and veins and fatty, whatever connective tissues that are there on the skull. So it's just bone and the crystals. Looking at it, it looks like a mix. Some of the bone of the skull has grown up into these crystals, but it looks like some of the crystals also jutted down into the skull as well.
Like the majority is going into the skull, or
It's like there's pieces of the skull that have gone up, and then you can see the bones turning into the crystal as it grows. But there's areas of, like a darker area that's not grown up. It's like it's grown in as well. If that makes any sense.
do you have any ideas?
Well, I was gonna maybe take a closer look at the crystal, see if it's if there's like a place of origin, like somebody put it there in order for it to grow.
So investigation check.
Would that be my hands or my eyes? Would I be perceiving this by looking at it, or would I be
be-
touching it? Because I am holding it open.
You'd be using your brain.
All right then.
Mix of everything. You're holding it open, you're looking at it. Yeah. Investigation. Because you can see the crystals there. You're just now trying to discern how it got there.
7.
7. Yeah, so looking at it, this is just beyond your experiences. And you can't figure out how this crystal was grown or was placed. That'd be 2 successes, 1 failure. Velmer?
Yeah. Trying to just think of how I can use perception. Can they move at all, the crystals? Like if I grab like the main, does it move? Or is it solid?
With Amara holding the skin back, she's not really holding the head. So you're grabbing the crystal, the head's free moving a little bit.
If I like, I don't know if he has any hair, like, or something to grab onto firmly and see if I can almost pull it out.
Alright, so you want to try and remove it?
If I can.
Alright, so roll me a strength check.
That'll be 17.
17, that's exactly what you needed. First check was a 13, and then a 15, and then 17. So this is your 3rd success. You guys are good. And yeah, you grab it, and you're able to, it does break. The parts that have grown up from the skull into it, those break off. And you pull it out, and you can see this brain matter all over it. And at the crux of it, where the crystal kind of comes to a point inside the brain, it's almost like there's a different type of brain matter at the end of it. Like the goblin brain matter, I'd say it's kind of grayish and brown and drained of blood and life. This one's still a bit pink and separates completely from the other brain matter.
That's why I couldn't see like a point origin. It's actually like in its brain.
I don't know, I'd like to take a closer look at it and see if I can discern any details.
Sure, roll
Like
me,
anything that might be a little, I don't know, different.
are you looking for anything that you can that's different that you can see on it, or are you trying to discern what it was doing inside the brain of this goblin or whatnot?
The second one.
Second one? Okay, so that'd be an investigation check.
On insight?
No.
God damn it. No.
Could we check and see if it's maybe magically placed?
Could I cast detect
Roll me an
magic?
Arcana check.
17.
17. Alright. Looking at it, it looks like it was probably placed. Probably the 17, you're going to think probably when it was, Goblin was probably when it was born. And they were clamping its head, shaping this elongated skull. And that was probably when it was placed, and it's grown ever since. With the 17, you can't really discern what it's doing, but you figure it's probably got some type of controlling or partnered ownership of the body.
Could I tell with that to see if this was like a sentient almost crystal, or if, like if it is
Yeah,
living?
with the 17, the crystal is probably possibly a byproduct or serves a different purpose than the brain, the little brain nugget thing. What was your question again? Sorry.
Like if it was like if the crystal was like like sentient.
Oh, sentient.
You know, like if it was alive.
Yes, the separate little brain matter that's on it, the pinkish brain matter, definitely was its own sentience, you figure. Separate from the goblin brain, because they're so different in there that you can see.
Well, Bellamy, I think these were...
At that time, you guys walk in and you see Belmir and Amara standing over top of this goblin, and Amara looks like a beast with the head of this goblin ripped open, and Belmir's standing there with this green crystal spear with this little brain matter on it. And they're both looking at it.
All three of them. Fancy comes around.
Hey.
We got JC. What the fuck are you guys doing?
His eyes are this big.
Yeah, you would
In
definitely
the door
be
like
there
this,
first.
stopping his friends from coming in.
What the fuck? Yeah, you would be there first. I'd say the other two are behind you, about 60 feet behind you. But yeah, you come busting in the door first. And yeah, you see this whole scenario in front of you.
Well, Fancy, science rules.
What the fuck is science?
But what I was saying, Billy, before we were interrupted by our wonderful friend Fancy, is I think that something put it here, obviously, and I think it's got a mind of its own. It's like some type of device for controlling, and this poor little guy was almost in a way created. Like, from birth, they took it and made it this way.
It's fucked up.
Could I roll? I don't know.
Because that little pink thing on the end there, that looks like its own little brain.
Mm-hmm. Like it looks like a mini brain, or is it like a part of a? Is it a brain inside a brain?
It looks like brain matter. That's a different color than the brain matter of the goblin. Not like its own separate brain with like all of the parts of a brain, but just pink brain matter compared to grayish brain matter. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Could I roll to see if I know anything about like any kind of creatures that would do that? What she said. Like that would take
parasitic
over. Yeah.
Creatures? Yeah, sure. Roll me history or arcana.
Should be a fucking wizard, apparently.
I'm a cleric, master. I'm not a wizard.
Use your coin.
How much was that?
It's weird. Pigeons around here.
19.
Off the top of my head, out of game, I don't know of any parasitic sentient creatures that would be inside people. There's a DM, make one up.
Goobly.
However, with that roll, I'd say that you know of mind flayers and aboleths and creatures like that with just immense brain power, that a lot of their attacks and abilities are focused on that. That if anyone or anything could implant brain matter into another creature, it would be something like that.
Yeah, I'll relay that to you. Saying that's.
How loudly does he mention mind players?
Well, if you guys are in there, then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys walk in, you see them talking, and Fancy's a bit.
Yeah. Make sure you close the door.
Gray in the face as he's watching them play around with this brain matter hanging off his green crystal.
Now that we have gotten most of the checks out of the way, could we do the exact same thing, but like to the crystals that are on the body?
Mm-hmm.
Like to see if, I don't know if there's brain matter, but see if there's living tissue connected to that crystal?
Yes.
Almost?
As you follow those crystals down, like the one that's growing out of the shoulder, you see that it's grown out of the bone, but you're able to follow back almost like this cancerous green growth along the bone right to the spinal cord.
Okay.
And you can follow the spinal cord down as you're just butchering this goblin, and you can see that the nervous system and the nerves in the spine are like all kind of greenish and crystallized as they go down and then just kind of spread out and then go back to normal as they spread out into the limbs and stuff. But wherever there's a crystal growth, the bone there has, it's almost like full of cancer, and it's swelled and grown this crystal.
Infected.
Either JC, Fancy, or Carl, would you, one of you lovely boys, like to go fetch us some hot water and maybe a cloth or two that we can clean ourselves up with after? I'm like fucking in blood up to my fucking shoulders.
Yeah, he has blood all over his hands.
Yeah. And the place just reeks of copper and death.
I'm on it.
Well, thank you, Jason. Thank you, Fancy. Appreciate it.
Doesn't take you long as you run outside to find some water. There's wells kind of dotting the landscape here. However, none of it's warm, but it is supper time. So you gotta get some cold water, warm it up yourselves, or you could knock on the door and ask. You call.
Did you have something to add about mind flayers?
Don't like.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, Fancy will go to a house and ask if he can get some warm water. Bucket of warm water.
Oh, you got a bucket of warm water, do you? I'll get some right away here.
Oh, thank you. That's a great accent you got there, eh?
Well, thank you. I'm not from these parts, visiting. And she bustles into the back and comes back with a pot of water. Not hot, but warm.
We can start a fire too. Get it nice and warm.
I want that pot back.
I'll be right back.
Right.
Before we get all cleaned up, is the goblin brain elongated as well as the skull, or is it kind of just like in there?
No, it's elongated as well and grown to fill the enormous cavity that skull has taken on.
Okay. I'm gonna say I haven't seen a goblin with a skull like that before. What do you guys think? Kind of share our notes, our doctor's notes.
These guys like, we broke JC out of jail.
I got lost in some trees. Almost ended up back in jail, so.
It was a disaster.
But I'm here.
Fancy brings in the bucket of water.
Here you go.
Wow, thank you, Fancy.
That's far beyond any comprehension that I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, we're just making guesses here. I haven't seen anything like this myself, so perhaps when we get back to Neverwinter or Bamboo, so we find a wizard, someone with a bigger brain than us, and see what they might know.
Fucking that red wizard.
Find an alchemist.
No, that fucker's talentless. He knows nothing. Can't even see. Talentless.
The whisper.
You might have to.
Right.
I guess. What should you do with the body?
Bury it?
Put it back where you found it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Butchered
thinking.
and ripped apart.
Yeah.
Well, we're just outside the forest, right? You said. So we probably could wait till nightfall and then hide her in a bush or something.
Give me a second. And I grab the body with my claws and the acid running out.
So you're gonna bite it.
Fucking just tear it apart like a wild animal. Like shred pieces of its skin, make it look like it's been, devoured.
Probably.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fucking puke in it. But I get it.
Mara's on a rampage.
I know what she's doing though. Get it? It's smart.
Yeah, it won't make you roll or anything. Eventually, yeah, you dissolve it to a giant puddle of goo on the ground. Floorboards are damaged. Yeah,
There's rugs.
rugs.
There's rugs, and we're gonna put rugs over the damaged floorboards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys have, instead of a body, you have some goo to clean up. You want?
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, I think I was just gonna make it look like an animal.
Wild animal. That's what I was thinking.
Take it out inside.
I thought you were gonna take it apart, put it in the bag of holding,
Oh.
put the bag of
Did
holding
anybody
out.
keep
You
one of
didn't
these
say that,
crystals?
so I
That's
just
all right.
ran with
No,
it.
that's okay.
If you want
I
to
like
just
it.
rip it up and dissolve it a bit so it looks like it's been chewed on and gnawed on, and then just hide it in a bush, absolutely.
If we just got a pile of goop, we'll just clean
You
up
have
some
damaged
goop.
floorboards to take care of.
Oh, that's true.
How
Well,
damaged
the,
are they?
Yeah.
the house was already kind of fucked up.
That's true. The
Your
house
call.
was through a raid.
I don't want to make your decisions for you. So
Fence has got a coin left. You can flip it. Heads, go outside with it. Tails, it's a pile of goo.
well, really, it depends on what fence he wants.
Yeah,
Because-
he's got a coin.
Yeah. He can make
Well,
it
I'm just
whatever
saying,
he
no, I'm
wants.
just
So
flip it.
Nobody has a cheater's coin.
yeah.
So it really doesn't matter. Whatever is easier to do.
A fence, it's your call. You flip that damn coin right now.
Animal got to it, or
Heads is this one's the animal, and this one's the goo.
The gabagoo.
Gabba goo it is.
gabagoo. Right. How do you guys want to dispose of the goo?
You find weak forebolts. You even put them in there first, then gooify them.
Is there anything here in the house, like a barrel or anything empty?
You got a pot recently.
I've got to return this pot though. She asked for it. We can't have it full of goo.
Well,
Not a jar of meat.
Looking around the place, you can find some textiles, some other implements, or the things that you would find in a house.
well, why don't we get cleaned up and then we can use this pot to put the goo in and then we can just dump it out back. Like we're disposing of trash.
Any rags that can soak up the goo.
Yeah, there's a few textiles around.
Yeah.
Some
Try and soak up
homespun
as much as we
rags.
can, and then
Put some in the pot and dump it.
Some of these crystals.
yeah, I guess we
Yeah,
can.
we have.
The one with the brain.
I can put it in our bag.
For that brain matter on the end of that crystal, is it starting to drain almost a little bit now that it's out of the body?
Yeah, now it's out of the body and it's rotting more. The brain matter on there does turn gray and dies, and the crystal loses its greenish color. You can tell goes to a bit more of a bluish, grayish emptiness color.
Could I try and discern what it looks like, if it's close to any kind of stonework I know now that it's not imbued with this green?
Yeah,
Now I can maybe see more details of it or anything like that.
yeah. With that, do you get a bonus or is it advantage for
For-
your stone cunning?
Stone cunning is. The fuck is that?
It's a horse somewhere close by.
You are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
There you go. Double proficiency.
So +4. That'll be a 13.
Pretty easy to identify. It's some type of quartz.
Quartz.
It's the easiest thing that you could compare it to.
Seeing the crystal, can I take a crack at it with my backstory?
Sure. I don't recall, but yeah.
Well, tomorrow we'll deform and tie you up. And then, much
Just
like in the Wild West of
whatevers.
the American
All right.
18th century, I'll grab the
Yeah.
bucket of goo and I'll throw it out the window.
Roll a
We don't do that.
investigate
We can also start a fire and maybe
history
burn it.
check.
History.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying too.
Or you,
cooking it.
or you can throw it out. It doesn't matter.
14.
It's gonna be goo on the street.
You've seen lots
do it in
of
the background.
creatures with weird growths. It wasn't like super uncommon. It was weird. Most of them, yeah, were magical in nature or, a racial thing. This is a bit beyond that. Seems like a natural growth, but also combined into a creature that shouldn't have it. It's just, yeah.
Mom just disposes of the goons, pulls up our trees. Yeah. Eventually.
Right.
And then hand Fancy back that pot.
You guys clean yourselves up. Right. Got an empty pot.
Vince will take it back
Fancy takes it back. Oh, thank you.
after you clean it up.
You want my fun.
Thank you very much for it.
You had yourself a good night.
You as well.
Get ready for bed.
Now, did they bring us food?
Yes, you can see in the houses that you guys have, there are not hot cooked food, but there are wrapped bundles of provisions for you.
Lamb's bread.
Lots of different types of bread, cheeses, some preserved meats, things like that. A couple condiments, even a couple jars of pickles.
Let's pack this away. We can take all this for food for the journey.
Jar of pickles.
Just one pickle.
They're the baby dills too.
You guys bed down for the night. That's where we'll end. Good job.
Good work. That was fun.
That was fucking awesome.
That was good.
A lot of laughs. Thank you for listening to The Many-Sided. Please leave a like and review on whatever podcast app you're listening on. It'll help bring new people to our glorious journey that we're on. And as always, may the dice always roll in your favor.